and gentlemen, welcome to the day 2 of the FFWS Africa, the current biggest tournament in the entirety of Africa, hosted by Garena Free Fire. And today is going to be the day 2 of the knockout stage. Yesterday we had a crazy day with a lot of these teams giving us the energy, the thrill, the battle, the everything we were expecting, and today we just hope we'll be able to just get that level of energy from these teams too. They're gonna be playing, the teams that are gonna be playing today are gonna be the Group B players and versus the Group C players. And before we get into this, hope most of you make sure to purchase your diamonds from Shop to Game. Remember, you should make sure you purchase your Shop to Game diamonds from Shop to Game diamonds. I say Shop to Game diamonds. You should make sure to purchase your diamonds from Shop to Game before the next match, so that you can get the bundles and everything you need. Skins, you name it.
Actually, I'm already there.
Talk to you later!
Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
Not now, Shiro!
Watch out, Ray! It could be a trap!
Yeah, thought about that too.
I'm okay, man. Hold your horse.
Dude, Ray!
It's so good to see you, Hati.
I'm sorry, Ray. But you should know, things are not like in the past. I don't want to hurt you, brother.
Come on. A simple hug would do it.
Things are different now! Give me your device and get away!
This time I'll decide for myself what to do, sis. Oh, I know what's different about you. Let me guess. Horizon?
Shut up! No, nothing!
Do what you want. I don't recognize you.
Ladies and gentlemen, or should I say gamer girls and gamer boys, welcome to the day 2 of the knockout stage of the FFWS. Remember, we'll be seeing some new faces from the tournament. Yesterday, we only saw players from the Group A versus Group B, and today we'll be seeing some new faces from the Group B and Group C. Remember, wait, before we even get into, all the action, all the thrill, all the drama, hope you guys have purchased your diamonds from the shop to game. Remember, you'll be getting an 100% bonus on your first top up. Yes, so if you want 1,000 diamonds, you get 2,000 diamonds. We got both 5,000, you get 10,000. That's just amazing. And yeah, make sure to purchase your diamonds before the next match. Now we'll be going into the tournament layout, showing you guys how everything is being structured. And remember, yeah, so let's get into it. Playings was the first phase where we had 144 teams. The second phase was also playings with 48 teams. And here we are today, ladies and gentlemen, the knockout stage, day 2, consisting of just 18 teams. And then the next week, we're going to be having the finals. Now, this is how it's going to be structured. Everybody is being separated into 3 different groups of 6 teams each. We're going to be having the Group A, Group B, and the Group C. And everybody's leaderboard is going to be the same thing, although they're not going to be playing on the same day. Which means if your team is low today, you can be high tomorrow, and that's the gist of it. And then we're gonna be going into the grand prize, or should I say the prize pool. And the prize pool is a staggering, outstanding, life-changing $10,000 US, and the champions are gonna be walking away with 3,500 out of these 10,000. Second place are gonna be walking away with 2,000. Third place are gonna be walking away with 1,200. Bro, should I rethink my life choices? Should I just stop casting and just go into this gameplay? Because what is this prize pool, man? Absolutely beautiful prize pool. 4th place we have 700, 5th place also going on with 700, 6th place 700, 7th and 8th place will be walking away with $300, 9th to 12th place will all be walking away with $100 each. And with that, that's pretty much the details of everything. And this is gonna be the point system. You get 1 elimination, you get 1 point, and then your standing position also, you rank first, which means you walk away with the booyah. And if I may add, that's just incredible. Not many people get to experience that booyah, but if your team is able to experience that booyah, they'll be walking away with 12 points added to their elimination points too. So you definitely want to grab that booyahs, and you definitely want to dominate the lobby with your elimination points in order to make sure that you're just ranked at the top of that table. The second position will be walking away with 9 points, third position 8 points, fourth position will be walking away with 7 points, fifth position 6 points, sixth position 5 points, seventh position will be walking away with 4 points, eighth position will be walking away with 3, ninth position will be walking away with 2, 10th position will be walking away with 1, 11th position and 12th position will both be going on with nothing, guys, nothing for the 11th and 12th position. So you definitely don't want to be ranked in that particular position. And these are the unique character skills, or should I say active character skills, that these players must carry before entering into the matches. We have A124, Clue, Homer, and the invisibility character. That character is actually very, very dope. It speeds you up, does everything you need for you, and yeah, it's definitely an added bonus for whoever is using the active character skills. The Group A players, the Group B players, and the Group C players. Yesterday we did meet the Group A and the Group B players, and today we'll be meeting the Group B and the Group C players. I'm really looking forward to a lot of these new faces. They are new to me, they are not new to you guys. We have been following up with the with the play-ins. We have Fazo X, Crimson Myth, Berserk Generation, Vasta Mundo Esports, Force Esports, and KOCC Esports, or should I call them Koch if they don't mind. Yeah, they're gonna be going up, or should I say facing off against the Group B. Remember, it's not like everybody's on the same team, it's just that they are in different groups in order to make sure that everybody just plays an equal amount of games, and give them an equal amount of chance to just get themselves at the top of that leaderboard. That is where they want to be. And remember, it's gonna be 6 games. Game 1 should be Bermuda. Game 2 should be next year, but we'll be getting back into that later. And this is the current standings. As you can see, there are a lot of teams with 0 points, or should I say no points at all. Those are the teams that haven't played yet. Those are mostly players from the Group C. So yeah, they would definitely be increasing their points from 0 to something today, for sure. Currently standing at the top, though, at the pinnacle, should I say at the peak, for Bermuda players, at the peak of everything, is Paradox Gaming, who gave us an absolute show, an outstanding performance yesterday with 2 booyahs in just 6 matches and 67 elimination, getting them a total point of 116 points. The Amigos ranked second too with 90 points. Cosa Nostra, who just played absolutely beautiful yesterday, they showed us one of the biggest comebacks we are yet to see, making their way from below the top 6 and now into the top 3. Absolutely impressive game for them. They are standing on 77 points. V-ENT Sports currently standing on 71 points, and yeah, that's the current top 4 that we are working with today. Coming up next is the match schedule. This means the game that they're going to be playing first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Coming in first, they will be playing Bermuda. Second map is going to be Kalahari. Third map is going to be Nextera. Nextera is a very beautiful map, if you ask me. It's quite futuristic, a lot of real estate, just like Kalahari. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting map too. Purgatory is a very wide map. Very, very wide. I don't think a lot of players like it, but if you're a team that likes to just chill at the beginning of the game, you can always find somewhere to chill at Purgatory because it's so wide. Solara is also very, very new, but highly futuristic. Also very, very beautiful map with a lot of real estate. And then the last game is gonna be a randomized map, and that's pretty much the gist of the setting, the layout of the entire tournament. Now, before we get into today's game, let's try a little about yesterday's game. Yesterday's games was actually absolutely mind-blowing. We saw teams like Paradox just come in, give us a show, booyah the first game, the second game, got a booyah. So they really, really started up strong, and that's pretty much what we expected from a lot of these teams coming into these games. We expected them to come in with a lot of fire, a lot of intensity, and that's exactly what Paradox did. Then all of a sudden, Cosa Nostra just made sure they also grabbed the booyah. We saw desire to grabbing a booyah, showing us that they really desire that booyah in the last couple of games too. And yeah, a lot of these teams really did put on a show for us. They really did. But Paradox, my God, Paradox was just that team, absolutely dominative, taking out 16, 20, 16, 13 at times. But although Cosa Nostra was the team that was able to grab the highest number of elimination in a single map, having over 20 plus kills in a single map. In Zeno's voice, or should I say word, they grabbed the 20 bomb. A 20 kill bomb. There's a reason why they call it bomb, for a reason, guys. There's a reason why, because it's very, very hard to just do. And yeah, they were able to do that. Hopefully today's team, I'm not really familiar with a lot of them, but hopefully they will be able to just perform and give us the level of performance that we're used to from these players. I mean, they should be able to, considering the fact that they survived the phase 1, the phase 2, and are now here in the knockout stage. And we all know there's a law on the line, so nobody will be looking to perform below average at the very least. So yeah, we are definitely expecting a show from them. Hopefully you guys are also having an amazing time in this tournament. I will really be looking forward to what the Amigos have installed for us. They were able to make their way into the top threes by being quite quiet, but also very, very dominative in the game. And yeah, that's very good of them. And currently, the South African teams are currently on top, so up South Africa for that. But then we also see some Nigerian teams in the top four. We have Vent. Oh, Vents. Vents were really given a hard time yesterday, man. They really played very dominatively, having a lot of eliminations, but they just weren't able to just get themselves on top of that leaderboard. They weren't able to get any booyah, any good standing. They always get eliminated, losing a player or two, and then just randomly getting wiped out by an entire squad. Hopefully, that's something that they can reduce in today's game. That's if they are playing. And also, we have the Amigos. Oh, have I talked about them before? Well, I'm going to talk about them again. The Amigos really did give us a show. Getting themselves into that top two with just sheer will. I don't even know how they did it, but they managed to pull it off. I believe they had a very good standing in most games. That means they were very, very consistent with their standings, making sure that they were always at peak performances, and they were also racking up a very, very chill amount of eliminations, and that's exactly why they are where they are today. We also have the name JOGOUs. The name JOGOUs are currently tied in eliminations with the Amigos, who found themselves in second. But like I said, the Amigos were just more consistent with their standings than the JOGOU do. They were able to grab a booyah, but that was just that about that for them, man. They were able to just do it consistently and get themselves where they would have desired to be, which is I believe everybody desires to be in the top four right now, because we know 4 teams are gonna be getting eliminated, and only I say 4 teams, yeah, that's 4 teams. It's not 6 teams, yeah, 6 teams are gonna be getting eliminated, and only the top 4. I say top 4. Only the top 12 will be walking into the final. So you definitely want to be within that 1st to 12th range. You don't want to go any lower. So yeah, a lot of these teams are currently ranked below the 12 positions are actually teams that have yet to play. And am I allowed to speak about SpaceX? Oh my God, SpaceX put a beautiful comeback from being ranked 12th to just locking in. When your entire team looks and is like, we can play better than this, man. We got this. We can run this. And they just sat right, listened to their captain, I believe, and they were just able to perform very, very well at the level that they were performing in the phase stages. And now they are currently ranked 9th, which is not too bad, but they definitely still have a lot of work to do if they have any plans of making it into the finals. Back to the leaderboard, please. I want to see what a lot of these teams did for us. Yeah, back to the leaderboard. Desire esports team. Oh, Desire. I think the Desires walked away with their booyah in the final map. Yeah, I think that was the Bermuda redo. Oh, Desire players were absolutely on fire in that lobby, just killing everybody that they cited or hands on and stepping on everybody's throats in that match. They almost got wiped out by Paradox Gaming though. Paradox almost almost walked away with another booyah in that final map, but Desire players just didn't allow them. Now Solar Flare Esports. Solar Flare Esports currently has a lot of hype going on around them, considering the fact that they have players like Ragnar and Co in their team, and a lot of Nigerian players are actually hoping, rooting that Solar Flare just are able to walk away with that booyah, because they all love and support Ragnar. But Ragnar has just not been able to just perform the way he normally does in this type of lobby. It's really not too shocking that a lot of players are not able to grab as much eliminations as they normally do in regular games, but yeah, it's expected, because this is a world-class lobby, man. They are playing on the world stage. This is the World Series, and they're not playing in just their community lobby. Oh, bro, log in, this, that. No, this actual professional lobby. So it's not too shocking to see players that are new into the esports community not get ranked too high. We also have the Union X. Oh, the Union X boys. As you can see, they are ranked quite well on the table, but just weren't able to get their hands on any good standings. They did have a lot of crazy squad wipes. Speaking of crazy squad wipes, we also have the Costa Nostra. Oh boy, I still have the highlights replaying in my head, bro. Costa Nostra gave us a show at, I believe it's Purgatory. Yeah, Purgatory. Oh boy. Costa Nostra boys were on fire. They didn't have the height advantage because their opponents were stationed uphill, but they were still able to just rotate with just 2 of their players that used the monster truck, and they just managed to wipe a squad out with just 2 people. Wipe most of the squad out. And that squad was not just any squad, bro. That was Paradox, and they were able to pull something like that off against a team like Paradox, it tells us a lot, man, that this isn't just any average team. This is a team that can shock you, bro. This is a team that can dominate the lobby if they really get their moves and everything right, bro. And that is just a very, very crazy highlight that we had yesterday. Holy X, Noobs, Eventually, PG Esports are definitely not having the time of their life right now, because they've just not been able to, perform at the level that they normally do. We know EPG to be the team that, ranked top of their table in their particular group stage, and it's just really a bit sad to see them not be able to grab a foothold in this particular knockout stage. But it's really expected. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of good teams to compete against, so I can't really be disappointed in anybody for being for falling short. But yeah, everybody definitely needs to stop up. Noobs Esports, oh boy,
Yeah.
Noobs Esports do have a lot of hype going on around them, because they have a lot of the should I call them the daily ticket tournament boys? But they have a lot of daily ticket tournament boys players in their team. Those are players that just play a lot of scrims for like a little bit cheaper money, but they are like boys that are always just on the game, and yeah, they're quite famous for that. So they have a lot of those players in there, but they weren't able to play against they weren't able to dominate against the professional lobby boys. The boys are compete for thousands of dollars, but there's definitely still a lot of hypes around them, and there are definitely a lot of fans that are hoping that the Noobs Esport players like BJ Star, Kenny, Aaron, they're just able to just. Yeah, their fans are definitely hoping for them to give us a show, man. Hopefully, maybe whenever we see them play again, they will be able to maybe walk away with at least one booyah to give their fans something to cheer for. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the current standing. And I'm definitely interested in knowing what a lot of these teams are gonna show us today. I know teams like Vasta Mundo, Koch to be very. Oh, speaking of Koch actually made it here with the wild card. The two teams that made it here as wild cards are the Noobs Esports team and the Koch Esports team. So I'm definitely interested to see the type of statement that they're gonna make today. That if you're a wild card team, you're definitely looking to show the world that we didn't make it here with luck. It's not just cause we like go a lot of elimination and barely made it in, but like we're a team that can actually perform at the same level or even better than the teams that actually made it here regularly. And yeah, they definitely have a lot to prove, man. All right, they definitely do have a lot to prove, and we'll definitely be expecting a lot from them. And yeah, my partner Zeno, speaking of Zeno, he should be joining us soon. Yeah, Zeno is definitely gonna be giving us some of his analysis, what he thinks is gonna be going on today, who he thinks is gonna be walking away with the booyah, who is gonna be, getting himself
Yeah.
higher in that leaderboard. Zeno, how are you today?
We are doing pretty good. It is cut to audio
I
only.
believe he's having a little pickle with the network, but I'm sure he's fine. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what he has to say to us though concerning the teams that are just gonna be very, 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 very dominative today. I know to be a fan of Vents, but Vents have not really been able to just make their mark. And me personally, I'm hoping that a team from my country, saying is able to rank a bit higher. But the South African players are definitely showing other countries like Mozambique, Nigeria that we're very good, we're very dominative, and we are the best around here. And I'm just hoping that another country, hopefully Nigeria, just steps up and show them that it's not only you guys that are good at this thing, It's not by we are like very professional. We are also there, bro. It's not just you guys. So definitely we'll be looking forward to a lot of the comebacks from the new teams from other countries. And that's pretty much that. That's pretty much that. Concerning the gist of today's matches from the FFWS, and yeah, back to it. Considering the fact that I've been talking for a long time, it's not easy to be talking. I hope a lot of you guys have grabbed your diamonds from the Shop to Game website. Remember, you'll be getting 100% bonus on your first top up, and you'll be getting extra additional, just a little 10%, 20% bonus on your regular top ups from them. So it's quite cheaper, faster, and it doesn't require too many requirements from you before you are able to just purchase your diamonds. their goal is to make sure you get your diamonds quickly, so that you don't miss out on any bundle that you would like to get. If you see any bundle that these players are wearing today, make sure to copy yours and buy yours, so that your character can also be dripping, just like a lot of these esports players. Yeah, we should be getting into the first map today's map. Today's first map, which is going to be every day's first map, is Bermuda. I believe a lot of these players are quite familiar with Bermuda, considering the fact that it's the OG map that everybody started with. So Bermuda is definitely going to be a very, very intense and dynamic map, actually. I believe there'll be a lot of strategy plays coming in from a lot of these teams, man, because it's a map they are very familiar with. And yeah, anybody that dies out or loses out early in this just isn't that good, I guess. Sorry, no offense to anybody that goes out first blood. But yeah, if you are not familiar with Bermuda by now, what are you playing, bro? Are you not playing Free Fire? If you're not playing Free Fire in 2026, why are you playing, bro? What other game is hosting $10,000 tournaments, bro? Make sure to lock in, And yeah, we should be going in shortly, though. I don't know why we're not going in yet, but we should be going in shortly. Yeah, we're finally gonna get some action from these teams. Bermuda is gonna consist of 12 teams, which is gonna be 48 players that are gonna be in this game. Make sure to fasten your seatbelts, because these players are definitely gonna be taking us on a rough and very action-packed drive. And we are on the way. First, we're gonna be viewing the Vasta Mundo squad. That's gonna be the Berserk Generation team. We're gonna also be having the Force Esports team, who are also landing quite early, considering the facts. So yeah, they are landing very, very early in these flocks, representing them. They're a team coming all the way from Ethiopia. I'm definitely interested in seeing how they're gonna perform for us today. We have V-ENT in the same lobby as Paradox, so this is definitely gonna be very, very intense too. We also have the Solar Flare Esports players landing right now. We have the name JOGOU Esports team also landing quite close to peak. In fact, JOGOU pulled off an absolute show for us yesterday. They pulled all the stops, just did everything they had to, man. And we have the Cosa Nostra Esports team coming all the way from South Africa to landing now. And we already getting a battle right now between the CM Esports team and the Vasta Mundo. Vasta Mundo grabbing the first blood of the lobby. It's going to be tied 1 elimination each to the Vasta Mundo Esports team and the CM Esports team. And I believe a serious battle is going on right now between the Cosa Nostra Esports team and the Forza X. JXZY will be grabbing the elimination, securing the kill for his team. Cosa Nostra currently up by 2 eliminations. Nice work from Sleazy with the ACAT as he grabs the elimination. And what a start to the first map of the day. We already getting a lot of actions early into the game right now. A lot of teams are currently tied up with 2 eliminations each. We have the Fazo X and the CN Esports team both tied up with 2 eliminations each. Vasta Mundo and V-ENT Esports both tied up with 1 elimination each. And currently dominating the table is the CM Esports team. And what a team we have here. I believe they're a team from the Group C, because we didn't see them play yesterday. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier on. We're gonna be expecting some fresh, no, not even expecting, we're gonna be seeing a lot of fresh bloods coming in. So we are definitely highly interested in seeing how these teams are gonna be performing for us today, man. And I'm definitely waiting. I'm hoping that we get a whole lot of amazing gameplay from these players. The Vasta Mundo players are just currently chilling right now, and the Crimson Myth is the team that I've been mixing up since morning. Sorry about that. The Crimson Myth players are the players that are currently dominating the table with 4 eliminations to their name. Never mind, Cosa Nostra will be taking away 4 eliminations to their name, and the Crimson Myth are currently being bullied right now, should I say, because they just lost their standing to Costa Nostra, who are currently having the time of their life right now, and I believe they just got a revive on two of their players that they lost earlier on, and the Force Esports team will be the first blood in this lobby as they get wiped out by V-ENT, I believe. Yo! V-ENT from nowhere coming in to top the table right now with 5 eliminations to their name. Berserk Gen also getting into some of the action with the MP5 as they grab an elimination. The Forza X players will be looking to get a revive on their teammate right now. Noobs Esports team are yet to make their mark. I believe they'll be starting a new player, BJ Star, today. So we'll definitely be looking forward to what he has to just display for us today. Definitely an interesting move from them, swapping in some new players in their last match. Remember, this is the last match for the players. No, this is the last day actually for the players in the groups B. Yeah, that's the group B players. Gonna be their last match, and we're gonna be getting a battle right now between the Vasta Mundo and the Crimson Meat. Deku going in with his narrow wig, going in with the M590, grabs the knockdown, goes in for the second shot, hits his shot, switching out on the right now, gets knocked, dropped, but Deku comes in to support him, and they're just going at it right now. WKST with the Mark 7 going in, grabs the knockdown, and Replay is just going to come into join into the party. Equipping his ACAT right now, grabs the knockdown with the P90, and this is looking very, very good for the Crimson Meat. Not looking too good right now for the Vasta Mundo. They are down to their last player. Replay is going in for that knockout, going in with the ACAT. 1 shot, 2 shots. I don't think Deku plans on shooting. Nobody trying to run for his life. Unlucky. It's gonna be game set match. Come on. They are yet to send him back to the lobby. Yes, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Vasta Mundo has been sent back to the lobby, baby. And that's going to be 2 teams eliminated early on into the game. The Berserk Generation players, I believe, all the way from Nigeria, also have a single elimination to their name. The coach is supposed to have an elimination, but Marcia will be getting eliminated right now by the players from Forza X as JSN grabs the elimination with the Mark 7. I don't think the players saw that coming, but little matters as JSN walks away with the elimination. And Feroza will be getting a revive on Ragnar. Solo player yet to make their mark on this game. A lot of fans hoping that they will be able to perform at the level that they are known for performing on. Hopefully we'll get some action from them soon enough. They are currently down by 2 players though. A lot of these teams are currently stationed at the edge of the map. We have some teams at Graveyard, some are Shipyard, some are Rinam, some are Cape Town, you know. They are mostly stationed at the edge of the map, and that says a lot about the strategy that they're going to be working with today. They will definitely be seeing a lot of rotation coming in from this player. The coaching sporting players are currently just chilling right now, stacking up on their resources. Like I always say, resources matter a lot, especially early on into the game. You definitely want to be stacked with resources. You definitely want to have enough loot to just engage wherever you come across going into the game. Paradox Esports team will be opening that arsenal, hopefully to grab an extra loot. I think he will be healing up his teammate right there with the healing pistol, and that's pretty much that coming in from the Paradox Esports team. Paradox Esports team known for always having an aggressive start. I've already made their mark in this lobby with 5 eliminations to their name, but currently dominating. And this is the first time we are also seeing them is the Crimson Myth with 7. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 like Ronaldo's jersey number, guys. The number 7 eliminations to their name right now. That's absolutely beautiful, man. Fazo X currently tying up with them too with 7 eliminations to their name. And this is also the first time we're witnessing them play. And dare I say, they are definitely putting on a show for us. I might be getting a battle right now between the Costa Nostra player and the Forza X. And they are coming in. Gon comes in too. Gets shot. Gets the drop with the P90 with the Bison. What a turn from Gon. Making sure that he secures their elimination. Not looking too good for the Forza X right now. And the GS player just trying to escape right now. Maestro makes a big mistake. Gets knocked down. His teammate comes in to support. And Crimson Meat. What? Crimson Meat has been sent back to the lobby. Yo. We were just talking about Fazo X and Cosa Nostra, and all of a sudden, Crimson Meat from absolutely dominating the lobby, I've been sent back, ladies and gentlemen. That's how crazy life is, man. Sometimes you're on top and then the next moment you're at bottom, man. They definitely did not see that coming, but what a show! V-ENT is putting up for us tonight. V-ENT with 9 amazing eliminations to their name. What a team! You know, I keep telling a lot of people, V-ENT is gonna impress you in this tournament. a lot of people believe they are fold off, but they have been crowned the king, the best esports team in Nigeria on multiple occasions for a reason. They are definitely gonna perform whether people like it or not, and that's exactly what they are doing right now as they rack up 9 eliminations. We also witnessed a battle just now between the JOGOU esports team and another esports team as they grab 3 eliminations to their name. Walcott, who is their main fragger, already leading the kill elimination leaderboard for his squad as he grabs up 2 eliminations to his name. 8 minutes 20 seconds into the game, 9 teams alive right now, 33 players left. Not looking too good right now for Angel from JOGOU. Am I finally gonna be witnessing a battle between V-ENT and JOGOU? Habib gets dropped. Yo, it's on. Walcott looking to place his glue on right now. Prolex trying to grab some shot with a double sniper. No luck right now. As eyes on his opponents done, Timmy needs to be really careful. Habib gets raised back up, needs to be really careful. Oh, the sniper needs his one shot. Angel gets dropped. Bruto in big trouble. 1v2 situation, but Bruto does have support from the back by the sniper. Bruto gets dropped. Habib gets dropped. Never mind, Habib is still up, but Timmy gets dropped. Habib needs to be really careful right now. Walker gets dropped from behind. And what a play from V-ENT, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the first map of the day, and V-ENT already have 11 animations to their name. Prolex might be looking to get a revive on his teammates, gets shot, and this might be the end of the road for the JOGOU esports team. Ooh, Habib has been dropped, but never mind. Little matter as Virox secures the bag as he sends the last man alive for JOGOU back to that lobby, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining, you're welcome to the Free Fire World Series Africa edition. First of its kind, and hopefully not the last. The best team will be going into the Esports World Cup to represent their nation. Definitely an amazing prize opportunity that they will be given by Garena. 28 teams left alive right now, and V-ENT are just absolutely dominating. Sorry, man, I almost messed up my words right there, but they are absolutely dominating right now. And a lot of Nigerians are definitely going to be happy about this. They are finally seeing a team that's representing their country finally show up. No Nigerian team was able to show up for the Nigerian community yesterday, and it's just a dub for the nation to just see a team finally show up for them, grabbing up a lot of eliminations early on into the game. But it's not over until he's over. A battle right now between Costa and Nostra. Oh boy! Costa and Nostra just got sent back to the lobby. What a play from Paradox esports team, showing everybody that they are just getting started right now. 2 teams currently have double digits eliminations. We have Paradox, we have V-ENT esports team. Both teams have 10, at least 10 and above elimination. That's just crazy. That tells us that they have eliminated at least 2 squads. What a play from Virox. Gets everybody revived, and that's definitely gonna be looking quite good right now for V-ENT esports team as they get every single player back in this. We might be getting a battle right now between the Paradox esports team and the Forza X. Paradox esports team already engaging, not looking too good right now for some of the players from the Forza X esports team. They need to be really careful right now. Windy on the side, snipers all these snipes, and they drop 2 people at once. What a play! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, Paradox is absolutely on fire tonight as he is shedding blood at any given opportunity right now. And they definitely have a lot of players on the sniper. That's definitely very interesting. This is the first time I'm actually seeing something like this, but I always knew it was possible. But the sheer amount of players that they have that's just very good and capable with the sniper is absolutely impressive to watch. Every time they come into the game, just amusing us, you know, showing us something else, showing us that they have a team that's very versatile. They are not a team that can only play with rifle, they can also play with snipers. Speaking of snipers, L2K grabs that drop on Marcien. Not looking too good right now for Berserk Generation. L2K pushing in, leading the push right now for the Paradox esports team. Berserk Gen are cornered right now. Windy going in, they are just not letting up with a double sniper. Snipe going in, switching between the VSK 94 and the AWM. Grabs it, another knockdown. And what a play right now from Paradox esports team. Berserk Gen in big trouble, and we're gonna be a battle right now between the Solar Flare esports team and the Noobs esports team. BJ starts to really push right now for his team. Zaza gets a knock, and Ren is down. Ragnar going in from the sides right now, and it's about to be bloodshed. Ragnar going in, getting shot from behind, gets dropped. And what a play right now from Coach, coming into third party. Ladies and gentlemen, the intensity, the action has been non-stop since the beginning of the map, and I dare I say I did not see this coming, but I did kind of expect it considering the level BS and the 1 versus 4 situation. Catch dropped by Rosen from behind, and what a play right there from the Solar Flare eSport team, sending another Nigerian team back to the lobby. Although Noobs do have one last man left for them, that's alive with most of their players, or if not all, yeah, they are alive with all of their players right now, and they will be looking to rotate up hill through the Bimasaki Street plantation. Solar Flare players are currently chilling at the plantation at Bimasaki Street right now. Paradox eSport team will be taking the lead on the elimination leaderboard as they grab 16 eliminations, having 2 eliminations on top of VENT in tonight's game. And what a show right now from the Paradox eSport team players, man. They are absolutely on fire, coming in, showing us what they do time and time again. These guys are not a one-hit wonder, bro. They do it. Yes, they did it yesterday, and here they are again today, doing it again. Kenny is the last man alive for his team right now. Good look right now for the Noobs eSport team. Never mind, Noobs still have 3 players alive, although 1 has been knocked down. We might be getting a battle right now between the Paradox eSport team and another squad. That's going to be the Forza X eSport team versus Paradox eSport team in a battle right now. Windy with a double cock. What does he have in store for us right now? They do lose a player. Snipe gets dropped. They will be looking to get a revive on him. Goes in with the chrono to quickly get a shield on him. And what a play right now from the Paradox eSport team player. Snipe gets dropped once again. Gets finished this time. Paradox eSport team are down by 1 player officially. Kenny becomes the last man alive for Noobs eSport team also. And what a show we have on tonight, guys. It's just non-stop action, bro. I've not been given any second to rest, man. These players are just going at it, and I'm gonna keep going at it, bro. Welcome to FF World Series Africa. VENT is in a battle right now, almost losing a player. Virus gets dropped, Timmy gets dropped, but I think that Supreme and Abib are going to be working on that revive. And we have like 5 scores left, right? Yeah, we're going to be having 5 scores left, and we're getting closer into the final save zone battle. Paradox eSport team, I don't think they're going to be planning on getting a revive on that their dead teammates, but yeah, they definitely still have enough players, enough cards to still win this game. Forza X eSport team with 7 eliminations to their name right now, and their entire full squad. This might be looking quite good for them. Slate gets dropped though. They need to be really careful when engaging VENT eSport team. You don't want to get dropped, especially when you're getting closer to the final save zone. Forza X eSport team will be losing yet another player, and this is just not looking too good for them right now. PDX in a battle, lose Windy. Nero being thrown at them right now. They might be looking to walk out. Destroys the Nero first, and we have a new kill in that. Never mind. Paradox still on top with 19 elimination. LTK gets dropped. Sticky trying to get a revive. That's not going with a double cock, and they eliminate Paradox, ladies and gentlemen. What a play right now from the eSports teams in this. Forza X left, VENT left, Coach left, and Noobs left in the final zone. It's on. Everybody trying to rotate into the same zone quickly. JSN goes in up front, gets support from his teammates too. VENT do still have the entire squad in this, so they are definitely one of the major contenders, to grab the booyah. They are finally, making up for what they did not do yesterday. Yesterday, they weren't able to get themselves into this type of final save zone fight, and Noobs will be getting sent back. Welcome to the top 3. VENT eSport with 4 players left. Coach with 4 players left, but Big Boss gets dropped. It's gonna be a what? Ooh, what just happened? It's gonna be VENT versus Coach. 3 versus 4. Now this is looking quite good for VENT right now. VENT do have a very, very high win rate. Will they be able to secure the bag in the first game of tonight? Let's go. Grenades being thrown right now by Supreme, trying to be the main fragger, trying to be a celebrity, trying to be a superstar with that grenade. VENT with a 20 bomb in the first game of tonight. What a game right now from VENT, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Nigeria, showing everybody that Nigeria should not be counted out yet, and they are representing. They are doing what they should be, and it's gonna be VENT versus Coach in the final zone. Omzo coming down, gets up from his teammates, and they are going to be going in with that launcher. Goes in with the skyline, looking to go right now for Coach. Dexter gets dropped, Komzo gets dropped, and VENT are going in. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to be getting the first booyah? Never mind, Timmy gets dropped. Falcon trying to 1v4 right now. Timmy gets dropped, Abib jumping in. They are not giving him any breathing space to even think about the booyah, and VENT secures it. And it's the first booyah of tonight too, with 23 eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. What a play! What a play from the VENT eSport team. Bro, what did I just witness? There I see I just witnessed greatness right now from the V-ENT sports team players, showing us that they are not here to play tonight. They're gonna be making up for every mistake they made yesterday. Yesterday we didn't see them really get into any top 3 battles, but But today we're gonna be seeing them get into the top 3s, and the moment they eventually got themselves into the top 3s, they are now here grabbing the booyah and now applying pressure on the South African players. Ladies and gentlemen, you love to see it. A contest that is well matched. This is what everybody is here to witness. We are here to see a lot of battles, a lot of intensity, not just from the South African teams, from the Nigerian teams, from the Mozambique teams, from the Ghanaian. Do we have any Ghanaian teams here? Sorry, apologies. From the Ethiopian teams. I know I've seen an Ethiopian team here. From the Ethiopian teams too. So yeah, you definitely love to see it. And while the match was going on, hopefully you copped some of your diamonds from the shop to game where we are definitely lined up. We definitely have a lot more action lined up for you guys in the next match, but we should be going on a quick ad break right now. Yes, you guys should. Sorry, never mind. We are not going to be going on an ad break anytime soon, but we should be getting some of the best actions from the game we just played now, which is the Bermuda map. We should be getting those coming in soon enough for you guys to just witness the greatness that we just all witnessed. So if you're just coming in, you'll be getting the highlights, so you don't miss out on any of the action, because we definitely don't want you guys missing out on any of the action. And dare I say, what a play from Paradox Sports team, from V-ENT Sports team, from these guys. Forza X also played. I saw them, they performed, bro. But like V-ENT are onto something, and you just I'll get back to talking later, but you guys should be getting the best actions rolling in right about now. Oh, that's too good. Well, you guys just sorry, man. You guys just witnessed greatness, and yeah. Sorry about that, man. That match was very action packed, bro. No breathing room for me at all. And yeah, you love to see it. Kudos to Vance. This team. I just saw them. Vance and Coach. Yeah, kudos to Vance and Coach. For making it into the top twos. The top three teams was Noobs, yeah, Noobs, Coach, and Vance. And yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing how that particular match affected everybody standing on the leaderboard right about now. The leaderboard. Try oh my aura. Oh the aura I worked so hard to build. Ah. But yeah, you guys will be getting the leaderboard right about now. Oh, yeah. Leaderboard.
Is my sister anymore.
Hati, isn't it cool that even though the sun and the moon are rivals, they can still find time to be together?
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
No leaderboard is no.
Hachi! Hachi!
I'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
already there.
Talk to you later.
Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
Not now, Shiro.
Watch out, Ray. It could be a trap.
Yeah, thought about that too.
Mission off, but I have officially received the almighty leaderboard, guys, and this is gonna be the leaderboard of the match that we just played, not the entire thing, not the entire tournament, the entire knockout stage, but just of this match that we just played. And yeah, this is gonna be the leaderboard for today's knockout stage, not the entire thing. It will be cumulated to the entire thing like right after today's game, so or maybe at the end you guys will get like the entire actual leaderboard. But like from what we've played now, this is like the current leaderboard for the day. Should I give you guys, or should I keep it to myself? Should I keep it to myself? Never mind, I will be reviewing the leaderboard right about now. Currently ranked last with 0 points to their name is Force Esports. Force Esports. What happened? Force Esports, what happened? Explain. 0 points. No elimination. No standing. They just got bullied. Like, we cannot continue like these, guys. This is the national stage. You cannot come here, represent your nation, the entirety of Africa, and play an entire lobby with 0 eliminations. That means you went out without a fight, bro. You took it like a good boy. Forces, what happened? Mind you, this is our first impression of you guys, and this is how you guys are. Oh my god. But ranked first, we have, ladies and gentlemen, the almighty, the champion. sorry. Hey, South African teams, chill. I see the comments. Sorry. Currently ranked first, V-ENT Esports. Ranked second from today's game, Paradox. Ranked third, of course, Esports. And we'll be going into the next map of today, which is the Kalahari map. Remember, the Kalahari map is a very dynamic, very diverse map, and a lot of these players will definitely be having a lot of options. A lot of strategy will definitely be in place when it comes to this match, because this map, because there's a lot of real estate, a lot of infrastructure, and the most important factor, the grappling hook. So the players can definitely move a bit more freely. And for the real estate agents, yes, we know you people, the campers, you have more buildings to hide yourself, to save yourself. But are you really saving yourself if you're not grabbing those elimination points? Well, stick around to find out, because we'll be starting the game soon enough. Alright, we are officially on the way. 12 teams in, 48 players alive. Remember, hold up. Hope you guys have grabbed your shop, your diamonds from the shop today, because the agreement was that you grab your diamonds before the next match, not before, not after. Sorry, before. Well, you're supposed to grab your diamonds before the next match. I hope you guys have done that. If you have, you should have gotten an extra bonus. If it's your first time, it should be 100%. If it's like a regular time, you should be getting a 10%, which is absolutely beautiful. So if you bought 1,000 diamonds, you should be getting an extra 100 diamonds. So yeah, just like that. And the players are landing majestically with their skyboards. We should be getting a battle right now between the coach and Nostra Esports team and the coach JX right now. Battle right right now. Dexter coming in with the Minuzis. That's all they are working with right now. But Neros are being thrown. Guns on the solo. Gets dropped right now. And not looking too good right now for the Cosa Nostra esports team. And Coach is just having the time of their life right now. They're just trying to go in with the MP40. Just in the last one of the last players remaining for the Coach esports team, which is MP40. Omzo needs to be really careful. And JX will be coming out with the AP Minuzi, trying to just get an elimination on him. Fallo trying to escape. But Sleazy is not giving him any chance to do that with the MP40. Unlucky for Sleazy. Fallo will be getting away with the vehicle. Smart uses of the truck right there by Fallo. What's Maestro right here, man? Yeah, definitely not shooting him in that position. No, especially not with the XM mates, bro. It's just not happening. But yeah, nice work right there by Falou. Or is it? Third party squad coming in. Solo Flare might be joining into the party right now. Just 1 minute, never mind, 2 minutes into the game. And we have this much action to go off of. And it's just really crazy. The quality of the players in this lobby is absolutely mesmerizing. And they're definitely giving us a show right now. Ferozan and his teammates are just looking to give the fans a show. Ooh, they're also in Nigerian teams. Hey. Interesting. They're definitely looking to give the fans a show, and this is your opportunity. Follow in a 1 versus 1 situation. Gets dropped immediately. It gets dropped immediately by the players from the Solo Flare esports team. And what a play right now. I'm gonna be getting a battle between the Solo Flare esports team and the Costa Nostra. From the looks of things, the Solo Flare esports team players will be looking to rotate, and from the looks of things, this guy is gonna be losing in the push, and that's gonna be Ferozan leading the push. Mark 10 with Mark Tech with some height advantage right now. Another battle between Noobs and the name JOGOU esports team all the way from Mozambique. Great trying to heal up right now, going in to secure his skill. Smart play right there from him. Or is it Boruto coming in quite closely with his Mark 7? Never mind, Gray gets dropped. Boruto doesn't get a lot of action before Gray gets dropped. Go gets dropped. It's roughly about to wipe out Costa Nostra. Yo. Just like that. Few minutes into the game. First blood. And you won't believe it. It's Cosa Nostra, guys. Cosa Nostra. Just go sent back to the lobby. Although this is not the first time we've really seen them get sent back to the lobby early on. We saw that happen a lot of times yesterday, actually. But considering the fact that they ranked 6th, or they're currently ranked 5th, sorry. Yeah, they could have definitely secured their position for a while longer and just not get wiped out early on. And I believe V-ENT are in a battle already to grab into elimination to their name already. But them JOGOUs are absolutely cooking right now with 6 eliminations to their name. Faso X in big trouble. She's got dropped. And the Berserk generation will be looking to come in. Marcien gets the drop with the XM8. Nice use of their height advantage right there from him. We're going to be getting a battle right now between the Crimson Myth and the Koch esports team. West grabs the elimination in a very tight position. But very good play right there from him. He does not have a lot of teammates, but his teammates going to be coming in right now at the right time from the looks of things. Dexter outside, and it's an intense battle right now between the Crimson Myth and the Koch. Omzo gets dropped. Dexter might be looking to just run away. Yo! Koch esports team just got sent back to the lobby. That's going to be 2 teams already getting themselves sent back to the lobby. Kenny right there with a Bison, grabs the headshot, twisting and turning in between his opponents, I believe. JOGOU Walker though will be getting a revenge kill on Kenny as he sends Kenny back to the lobby. Noobs esports still alive though. They still do have most of their players in this, and they are finally getting some eliminations to say the least. But I don't think it's a winning battle right now for them. From this, it looks like a losing battle against the JOGOU esports team. The JOGOU esports team players have also
fantastic play coming in from everyone so far. Actually, V-ENT Esports coming in with a 23 kill Booyah game 2 start is honestly very refreshing to see. That is the event we expected to see. That is the event that made it a double kill game from in phase 2, because they ended phase 1 with just 43 points, 47 kills. And in phase 2, they ended with 98 points. That is more than double what they came with. But it is absolutely insane to see them start off this strong. This game is going pretty strong here. Solo Flare are doing pretty good for themselves, actually. 174 total kills and 4 wins from between phase 1 and phase 2. They are very, very hectic to deal with, to be honest. We need to look out for Zaza leading phase 2 with 23 eliminations individual players. Solo Flare with 6 eliminations on the board now. Nem JOGOU, we just saw them send Cosa Nostra back to the lobby. That is quite an upset, quite a switch up from what we saw from them yesterday. It looks like the Group B teams are focusing on, I wouldn't say farming, but they're sort of farming the Group C team. And it's setting that in a very tough position. Like KOCC, we haven't seen them do much as they are one of the wildcard teams. Very unfortunate for them to get eliminated rather early into games, but that is just how games will go for them today. Paradox will lose 1 to V-ENT Esports, but Paradox snipe can't wait. He's already less than 100. He almost gets a knock on Virox here. The last we saw Virox, but that is Windy actually. Unfortunately for Windy, he goes down and he will be getting eliminated. L2K will take a shot. He's less than 100. Will he get eliminated? What is the play from him here? They are being very hyper aggressive today, and they will land a knock and another confirm. They want to send Paradox back to the lobby as quickly as possible, but it doesn't seem to be that easy, as Paradox will constantly try their best to stay alive, because they know as much as they want to get eliminations, they will not stop. They will not stop until they get even more eliminations. It is absolutely insane what the team is doing today. But V-ENT Esports are still Crimson Myth is also they did have a solid start of the first game, but unfortunately for them, they did get eliminated rather early. Coming in eliminations on the board, they could have placed a bit higher. Are we seeing what I'm now going to call a V-ENT syndrome, where a team is able to get a lot of kills but unable to place with those kills to make them count even and push them high on the leaderboard? Nem JOGOU come in fresh air compared to yesterday's games, as they are now starting off with 7. They're not waiting for the second half of the tournament. They are starting very strong. At the window though, they got eliminated by the Crimson Myth earlier in the first matchup. Can they do better this time? Can they pick up those eliminations? Bastamundo, a team from Group C, they tied for the best average rank in phase 2 actually. They don't really stand out, but
yeah, absolutely, bro. Good to have you on here, Zeno. I hope you can witness the greatness we have on tonight. Can you? Yo, Zeno.
I'm here.
Yeah, I hope you are having a splendid time tonight with the amount of battles we're getting between these teams. We might be getting a battle right now too between the Noobs Esports team and the Solo Play Esports team. BJ Star grabbing the elimination right there with the Mark 7, and we might finally be getting some action from the Noobs Esports team. BJ Star goes in with the grappling hook, trying to get some height advantage from the looks of things. Zaza in a 1 versus 1 situation against him. Never mind, it's gonna be 1 versus 2 as Gray steps in. Gray comes in from behind, and it's going to be trying to get the elimination. Crimson Myth will be losing a player. V-ENT Esports will be getting a revive on their player, as Abib gets a revive on Virox. And yeah, let's chill for now. What do you think about what V-ENT Esports is just showing us tonight? How do you think this is going to affect the entire leaderboard in the long run?
Like, V-ENT, and in this tournament, phase 2 glow up. My first game we saw in the knockout stage, they were sort of struggling. They barely finished in 4th place. They are currently tied with the team in 5th when it comes to points, even though they have kills. But we are seeing them pick up the pace a lot in this. We are going to be getting that battle right now between the Noobs Esports team and the Solo Flare Esports team. Great, trying to get some shot with the M590. Mark second Ferozan just absolutely dominating around. Never mind, BJ Star goes in, gets a knockdown. Mark Sek might be looking to go in for the revive. What is he gonna do today? Interesting right now. Interesting play right there from Mark Sek as he looks to rotate. Berserk Generation will be looking to join into this battle right now. BJ Star trying to twist the turn in order to escape with the Energizer. No luck as he keeps getting aggressively pushed right up by the Berserk Generation play. And what a play right now from Berserk Gen. Goes over the M5D. Never mind, Charles gets dropped, but Kenny also gets dropped. What a play right here from Berserk Generation. Gets an elimination on one of the 2 players left for Noobs Esports. BS Star coming down with him.
JOGOU aggress the drop. Is he about to cross a 1 versus 2 situation right now? I've been going with it with the M590. BS desperately trying to get a knockdown against his opponent. Never mind, unlucky as he gets eliminated by Nazif with the M590. What a nice third party right there from the Berserk generation. Don't you think, Zeno?
Indeed, it is BJ top fragger in phase 1, and he's showing with his gameplay now why was top fragger. Very unfortunate his team was unable to provide cover for him and clean up where he was falling. But he still did quite a number on the Berserk generation team. He was able to get a knock, unable to get that confirmation, but he still rated. Berserk gen will be down to a single player, unfortunately.
But from the looks of things, I don't think this is going to be the end of the battle between the Noobs Esports team and the Berserk generation team. Are currently, wow, this is the first time I'm actually seeing them rack up this amount of elimination in the tournament. We are seeing them with 11 plus eliminations now, finally showing us that they deserve to be here, and they still do have 3 players left for them. So maybe, just maybe, they may actually be able to dominate right now, don't you think?
The Noob Esports dominating is yet to be seen, but the fact that they are currently leading the lobby in eliminations, also just not taken over by Solo Flare, is a testament to they are the best face team. They are a wildcard team. So the fact that they are coming into the second
more eliminations right now, as they grab 12 eliminations to their name. What a play right now from Solo Flare Esports team, absolutely dominating the current lobby that they find themselves in. They're doing it with the M249 right now, trying to get a drop on the players from the Paradox Esports team. Paradox Esports team are just yet to find their footing tonight, and it's what's really happening to them. We really want to know right now. Should we did AWM just going in with the sniper, trying to get a shot on Windy and his teammate Snipe, looking to rotate through the map in order to just rotate through the map.
News will be down to a single player. BJ Star with 300, unable to get his team.
And it's a very intense battle between all of these teams. V-ENT Esports team, Solo Flare, and PDX. We still do have 7 esports team. Never mind, News will be getting sent back to the lobby. Solo Flare down to the other. Solo Flare said down. Solo Flare actually up like 12 eliminations. Maxer gets dropped though, gets finished by the player from Forza X. Nicely right there from JSN. V-ENT Esports receiving shots from left, right, center right now. They are in a very, very tricky position, if I may say. They are currently in the middle of various esports teams, and Vasta Mundo is just not getting a good foothold in this particular matchup from the looks of things. And Paradox Esports team might just be looking to get a wipeout on them as they press in with their sniper and Windy and the other LTK player, and they are just going in right now. Vasta Mundo on the receiving end on the shot from the Paradox Esports team players, and it is on. Most of the players are trying to heal up before they actually come outside to fight. And JOGOU trying to third party, and they are able to actually get knocked down with their sniper. What up there right here from their sniper, and the pressure is definitely on. 6 squads left, 22 players left alive. Vasta Mundo with 6 eliminations. Now Paradox Esports just got eliminated once more. And what is going on tonight for Paradox Esports? They might be losing their foothold from the looks of things, and other teams are looking to overthrow them and just come and sit on top of the throne that Paradox found themselves on. Due to the games that they actually played yesterday. But from the looks of it, today is a new day and there is no sunshine for the Paradox Esports team players. Wasamundo will be losing a player right now, but looking to get a revive on him. JOGOU just having at it on them right now, as Prolex and his teammate Walcott keep hammering at them with their long ranges. Just keep getting in those shots. Slade going in with the M249 events in the actual close range battle right now. Solar Flow will get sent back to the lobby. Shield grabs his shot, misses the second one, and it is on. The best going with the M79. Interesting weapon choice, and Supreme in a very interesting position. Vents do still have their entire squad left in this. Kudos to them for that, for not losing any player on. But Faso X will be down by 1 player. Shield misses the shot once again. It doesn't look like Shield's nice as he keeps on missing his shots, and it is 2 on. Vents currently leading the elimination table with 14 eliminations to his name. Forza X in a battle right now. Throwables being thrown right now from the players from Vasta Mundo. Throwables. Oh, and M4 gets dropped. What a play right now from them. JOGOU strategically third party in this battle between them and the opposing squad. And Jay Walker going to be closer, trying to get a drop on his opponent. It's just not happening for him right now. Vents do still have the entire players left. Forza X in a close range battle right now. They might be getting an elimination. The squad wipe on the Vasta Mundo eSport team. Now we are in a 1 versus 3 position. And Shooter Slater going at team. And they managed to eliminate him and send them back to the lobby. We are officially in the top 3. Vents, Forza X, and JOGOU. And it is on. Vents are the only squad with the entire squad from the looks of things. Oh, never mind. I think JOGOU also have the entire squad. But Walker just got dropped and eliminated. And what a play right now. Best trying to push all of the players from Vents all by himself. Was that really smart? I don't think he was. He gets dropped. Virox will be getting a revive on his teammates. And he just got eliminated. Not the best move right there from him. And he would definitely have a lot to learn from that situation. Vents now up 15 eliminations. They are the only squad in the final third with 4 players in the squad. That means they're here with the entire squad. Fazo X down to their last 2 players, and then JOGOU down to their last 3 players. Everybody needs to be careful. 2 players get dropped from Vents. And Vents needs to be really careful right now. Even they're going to get sent back to the lobby. Prolex gets dropped 2 from them. JOGOU. And it's 2 versus 2 from the looks of things. And now everybody only has 2 players left apart from them JOGOU. If them JOGOU happens to get a revive on their player, they're going to be having the numbers advantage right now. And things are looking really, really good right now for them JOGOU eSport team. Vents losing yet another player right now. Timmy is the last man alive for his team. Needs to find a way to clutch this. If not, their booyah streak is going to get ended. And it is on. Timmy comes outside with his sniper and the M590, trying to get a shot on the Slate player from Forza X, and he's just going at it right now. Timmy making his way into the safe zone, gets shot from left, right, center right now. Them JOGOU players are not giving him any breathing space, and they say Vents back to the lobby. It's gonna be them JOGOU versus Fazo X in the final 2, and it is on. Final safe zone, it's on. Them JOGOU Bruto gets impressed right now by Slate, gets a drop on him, and what a play from Bruto and Jolex, and they're just going at it right now. Prolex with a double sniper, trying to get that shot in. Goes in for the shot. It's 2 versus 1. Not looking too good for Fazo X right now. Them JOGOU do have the numbers advantage. How are they gonna play this? Bruto goes in with a marksman rifle, and it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a booyah for the them JOGOU eSport team. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I might be okay. Yeah, I'm back. What a booyah! What a booyah right there from the JOGOU eSport team. Absolutely beautiful gameplay from them. They really played very dominatively and quite strategically in that particular matchup. The eSport team actually racked up one of the highest amount of eliminations in their in that particular game, grabbing 15 eliminations to their name. What a show of strength from them. They are showing us that they are still very active, very in this. Yeah, very in this. That's something. So yeah, what a play right there from them. They did get a booyah in the last game with 23 eliminations, and now they are here again, ranking 3rd with 15 eliminations. But what a play from the JOGOU eSport team and the Forza X players. Where was it? Forza X? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Forza X and the JOGOU players gave us an absolutely beautiful show. They were really aggressive in the final zone. It was a 2 versus 3 situation, and JOGOU players did have the numbers advantage, and luckily for them, they were able to just manage their players efficiently enough in order to just walk away with the booyah that they desperately need, because everybody desperately needs a booyah right now. You don't want to be missing out on any booyah catching opportunity, especially at a time like this. And yeah, that's pretty much the actions that we got in that particular game. Oh, speaking of action, the Paradox eSport team and the Paradox eSport team players just got eliminated too early on into the game. Wow, from what we normally have from them. And we'll be looking forward to, better performance from them in the next match. Although, we should be cutting them a little bit of slack. We know them to be always dominative on, the contest. But this is the first time we've actually not seen them make their way into the top 4, the top 3. So, maybe, just maybe, they will come into the next game stronger. We are hoping and praying for them that they do come into the next game stronger. I'm sure their opponents are not hoping and praying that they come into the next game stronger. But we, as a person with a neutral perspective, it would definitely be good for the game if they actually come in with the fire that we know that they have in them. We should be getting the best of the actions from the game that we just played soon enough. Right about now, not yet, I guess. But back to again the Noobs eSport team. Can I talk about the Noobs eSport team? The Noobs eSport team. Oh boy, let me first sit down. Let me drink. Let me sit down before I advise these guys. the nosy sports team player. They really did try to come back. They really did. Kudos to them for grabbing double-digit elimination. This is the first time, or maybe the second time, that we're actually seeing them rack up double-digit elimination. It shows us that they are not giving up just yet. They're still in. They're trying to tell us that they are still in this, but it's gonna be late. But if they might be able to, if they are able to grab a buoy in the next couple of games, they might be quite capable of making getting themselves into the final. But it's not looking too good for them right now. Still no action from. What's that team again that carried last? From Force Esports. What's going on, guys? I've not really seen a lot of action from them. Hopefully, their captain advises them and just takes the necessary steps that they're gonna be requiring in order to just make their way into better positions on the leaderboard. This is definitely not what they had in mind when they qualified for the knockout stages. It's not like they are the worst esports team here, and it's not like they got in here with wildcard like some of the teams who have here like noobs and coach. They actually made it here naturally. So like, definitely we'll be looking up to them, or should I say down to them, for them to actually step up the game. Kudos to the players from, I think, JOGOU is from Mozambique. Kudos to the Mozambique players for just giving us an absolutely beautiful gameplay. They have been performing back to back since yesterday, so it's good to see them keep up that fire and intensity that we know that they have even in the second day, which is the last day of play for them in the knockout stage. Remember, the teams that played yesterday and are playing today, this is going to be the last opportunity for them to get themselves into the final. Meanwhile, the team that are playing today will be playing against the Group A. That's the Group C players. This is their first time playing. They'll be going against the Group A players tomorrow in order to just compete and play their final games. That means the Group C players and the Group A players will be playing their final games tomorrow in order to decide whether they will also be making it into the finals. It is possible that everybody from a group stage gets eliminated, but it's not probable. You get me? It's not probable. And the highlight, which is the best action from the matches, should be coming up soon. We hope. But no, it's not coming in. So back to the game. Solar Flare really did play. I believe they were the team that were able to wipe out Paradox with the help of the JOGOU esports, and they were now, 1v1 because it's three different squads in that battle. They were just in that situation, and they were able to make the most of it, racking up those eliminations at any given opportunities. So yeah, big kudos to the players from the Solar Flare esports team, and that's gonna be that about that. The other esports team that really performed for us is the Coach esports team. Coach esports team also did give us a show. Hopefully they can bring a bit more fire in the next game. It would definitely be good for them. This team, Solar Flare is them Ragnar, right? Yeah, that's them Ragnar's team. This still not performing to the level that people are hoping for, but they are definitely performing. Vents, kudos to them, finally making up for the mistakes that they made yesterday. Yesterday we were talking about Vents too. I don't know why people are saying that this is the first time actually going on and on about Vents, but we've actually been talking to them about them yesterday too, but just haven't been making it to the buoy, so we haven't really been mentioning them as much as we are now. But now they are finally getting the buoys they need, and yeah, it's good to see them, because the mistakes they were making yesterday was that they weren't making it into the final third, or they lose players too early on. So they only have 2 players left in the final 5th, 6th zone. So yeah, and it's just good to see them perform very well at the level we know them to be able to perform today. Hopefully Paradox esports team is able to get back on their feet in the next match. It's okay to fall down sometimes, but what really matters is getting back up, and we'll be giving my head back to the shop to game. Hope you guys have copped your diamonds. If you have not, make sure to cop the diamonds before the next matchup. Also endeavor to buy diamonds for the first time. This is your first, because you'll be getting like an extra 100% bonus, and then on regular top ups you'll be getting 10%. So if you purchase like 1k diamonds, you'll be getting 100. Yeah, I believe my math is correct. I'm a student. I'm
Rivals,
and
they can still find time to be together.
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
Hachi! Hachi!
I'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
Actually, I'm already there.
Talk to you later.
Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
Not now, Shiro.
Watch out, Ray. It could be a trap.
Yeah, thought about that too.
I'm okay, man. Hold your horse.
Dude, Ray.
It's so good to see you, Hachi.
I'm sorry, Ray. But you should know, things are not like in the past. I don't want to hurt you, brother.
Come on. A simple hug would do it.
Things are different now! Give me your device and get away!
This time I'll decide for myself what to do, sis. Oh, I know what's different about you. Let me guess. Horizon?
Shut up! No, nothing!
Do what you want. I don't recognize you as my sister anymore.
Hati, isn't it cool that even though the sun and the moon are rivals, they can still find time to be together?
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
Hachi! Hachi!
He'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
Actually, I'm already there.
Talk to you later.
Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And dare I say, what a performance from all the players tonight. It's been amazing, thrilling, and just very, very adventurous. These players are definitely taking us on a journey tonight. And dare I say, kudos to V-ENT. But the team that hasn't really shown us a lot, they haven't really playing like they deserve to be here is kind of like Force Esports. Force Esports, there's definitely a lot of work to do from the aggression to the strategic movements. They've just not been there, and I believe they would definitely go back into the drawing board now that they are on a quick break. They would definitely talk and chat with their captain, work something off, and work with something. And yeah, the JOGOU esports team, kudos to them for grabbing that booyah. Nice work credit from their players and the captains from the previous leaderboard too. They've actually been doing quite well. We don't have the leaderboard here, but from what I can grab from that little game the big game that we just had, these players are absolutely on fire. And yeah, V-ENT esports should remain on top on today's leaderboard because they did bring in a lot of fire. Even in this particular game, they were able to just match up the amount of energy that they gave us in the first game, and yet they are again in the second map, giving us double digits elimination, making it into the top 3. That is absolutely top 3, top 4. That's absolutely just amazing from them, and that should keep them in the lead. Yeah, that should just make them very, very standing very, very strong on that table. And then the JOGOU esports team should also be in the range of the top 3s, top 4s maybe, because that booyah is definitely gonna be an additional bonus to the amount of kill eliminations that they were able to get. The Coast and Nostra team was actually very, very quiet in this particular game, which is a bit sad because we know them to be a team that can perform on a very aggressive level, a team that can really just spark fire into the game, and it's a bit sad to see them just lose that intensity just few minutes into the game, because this is just the third game and they are just performing at this level. Definitely they need to sit right, they need to fasten up their gaming chair, just give us a lot of energy in this fourth map that we're about to play. And yeah, the Noobs esports team definitely are a potentially very deadly esports team that might actually shock a lot of teams, because before they were really performing, but now they are pulling double digits, and that's definitely something that for all their like opposing esports team need to look out for. Anybody that sports them should be ready to eliminate them on site, you know. Even though you don't know the name of the esports team you are battling against, you should be able to tell from their play and just wipe them out immediately, even though they're definitely going to stress you out on your leaderboard. Then we also have the solo flare, the base of the Paradox esports team. Actually, the Paradox esports team, my god, they have been really bullied in this particular lobby compared to the way they've usually been playing. It's not that they are not really performing, but it's just a matter of them not performing to the level that we know them to be able to perform. So it's a bit not too sad, but then it's a bit of like a break in their movements. And yeah, we'll be going into the game right about now. Paradox esports team players definitely will be looking to sit tight in this particular game that we'll be going into, and hopefully for them they're actually able to rack up those double digit eliminations that we know them to be able to spark up and rank up. So yeah, we know them to be a team that can definitely dominate a battle royale lobby, so definitely they'll be looking to do exactly that in this particular map, which is gonna be the next era, which is gonna be the third map of the night. If you're just joining, you're welcome to the FFWS Africa 2026, and we are going to be having the best of the best teams from Africa just competing against each other. Today it's going to be a matchup between the group B versus C. Yesterday was the matchup against the group A and group B, and tomorrow is going to be the matchup against the group C and group A. And yeah, we're going to be bringing the best actions from the game, and the game is officially on the way. Crimson Myth do have a lot of work to do if they're gonna make it into the top 12 of this leaderboard. That's where everybody want to find themselves. Make sure you grab your diamonds too from the shop to give. Remember, you're gonna get in an additional 10% bonus on any top up that you make on their website. It's quite easy. You go in with your UID, you select the amount of diamonds you want to purchase, and you just pay via your payment method of choice. Just that simple. It's really that easy, that simple. You don't need any external vendor in order to get that done. Product Esports team will be one of the first teams to be landing right now. They do have company from the looks of things. M10 for Windy. Unluckily for him though, he will be getting dropped. Sniper trying to support him with a power from the side. Grabs the elimination. Sneaky coming in with the Mark 10. What a drop from Sneaky right there. Switching on with that Mark 10. And Koi ACC are in big trouble. Follow trying to escape right now with the Moss. Not looking too good right now for the KOCC esports team. Hopefully they will be able to get a revive on their players. But what a show, what a start by the PDX esports team. Immediately crowning themselves at the top of the elimination leaderboard with 3 eliminations to their name. V-ENT are yet to make their mark on this particular lobby, but they definitely still have enough time to do this. Now it's gonna be really interesting to see how a lot of these teams actually react to the position that they are on the leaderboard, because the first game, okay, there's not really too much leaderboard to be working with, but now you've played, you've seen where your team stands. You definitely know the amount of effort you need to put into this in order to secure your team's position, especially for the Group B teams that played yesterday. They know that they definitely have a lot of work to do in order to keep themselves in this, because this is their last day. KOCC unluckily will be getting wiped out by the PDX esports team, and the South Africans are officially back and ready. They are now back in action, and Vasta Mundo will be in a big battle right now, going in with their double vector against the Crimson Myth. And Replay just trying to escape right now with his FLG24. Unluckily for him, gets wiped out, and that's gonna be 2 wipeouts in the span of just 2 minutes. What a lobby we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Just 10 squads left now and 36 players left alive. Most of these teams do still have a lot of work to do, but V-ENT officially making their mark with 3 eliminations to their name. 1 elimination each for their players. Only for Supreme is the player that is yet to get an elimination to his name. He would obviously be looking for an opportunity to move the elimination count up in order to just assist his team in grabbing more elimination points. At time, JOGOU is supposed to be grabbing a revive on their player. And Feroza will be going in now with a Mark 7. I think of the Oscar right there. Going in with a Mark 7. Almost gets the drop. Doesn't. Mark Ragnar coming in to support him with the M590. Switching Anthony Yabo, receiving shots from unknown location, and they both get dropped. And this is not looking good for the Costa Nostra team and this Solo Flare esports team. But nonetheless, Costa Nostra are still doing quite well for themselves as they get a revive on most of their players. And what a play right there for them, from them grabbing that elimination on the Solo Flare esports players. Solo Flare now needs to calmly regroup and just get a revive on their player. Vasta Mundo will be getting a drop on Kenny with that VSK94. And what a play right there from the players from the Vasta Mundo esports team. Noobs esports yet to make their mark. BG Star already eliminated once again for them. That is definitely not where they want to be. This is definitely not how they want to be performing, considering where they currently stand on the leaderboard. Definitely a lot of work to be done by them. And the FRS esports team, which is the Force esports team, which is the team that yet to make their mark on this contest, will finally be engaging in a battle against the Berserk generation, and it is on. Crack trying to leave the battle, the push right now for the Berserk generation, going in with his VSK94, trying to get the elimination before his teammate goes in with a flanker. They are there already. Marciani behind of the FRS esports team. Throwables are being launched. Not looking good right now for Robin and his teammates, and Berserk generation are in a beautiful position to eliminate the entirety of the Force esports team. V-ENT esports team racking up an extra elimination as they get themselves in 5 eliminations now. And what a play from them. Berserk generation just doing their best running to grab those eliminations. There's for the M590. Will he be looking to push? BTK tries to go in with a double Skylar, gets dropped. Flux also gets dropped. And that's going to be good night once again for Force esports. This is not looking good. This is not how they want to be performing. They are performing like Solo Flare esports and SpaceX esports and Costa Nostra at the beginning of their games yesterday. But unlike those teams, they don't have any eliminations, and that's just not good for them at all. They're barely standing on 3 elimination points, and that's definitely not where you want to be. V-ENT esports might be in a battle run against the Costa Nostra player, going in a 1 versus 4 situation. Abib and his teammate going in, they get that drop, and Costa Nostra let another player, although I think they might be quite close to the Venti Sports team players. Who knows? Yeah, Maestro and JX was ZY are quite close actually, and they're gonna be going in. Abib going in with the sights in order to rush in, and Timmy is just supporting him right now with the powerful on the side. Maestro going, just doing his best, just escape. He doesn't use the horse though. Interesting choice of escape method. Gets dropped by Byrox with the VSK 94. Costa Nostra lose yet another player, and what a play right now from Vent. They are gonna be getting their double digits elimination right about now. 10 eliminations to Vent, ladies and gentlemen, in just 5 minutes and 7 seconds into the game, and what a play from them. First Mundo, the Berserk Generation are both tied with 5 eliminations, but JOGOU stands on top of them with 6 eliminations, which means number 1 right now is Vents, number 2 is JOGOU, and third is the 2 teams I just mentioned. Noobs Esports with a range is doing his best to stay alive for his team right now. Not a good look for Noobs at all, as they are down to their last player. Vents still sitting pretty up top, currently on top of the leaderboard of today's game too, and what a show of strength from Vents today. Paradox Esports team also quite active in this particular game with 4 eliminations to their name. Who knows, maybe they will be able to actually perform as well as we know them to be able to in today's game. Remember, they always start off quite slowly, maybe 4 or 5 eliminations, but those by slow I do still don't mean slow. Those 4 or 5 eliminations, 6 eliminations are also always very, very aggressive coming in for them. So yeah, maybe that's the approach they're gonna be going in with today. Ooh, Abib just got dropped. This is not looking good at all for Venti Sports team, as JOGOU player Brutal is just having a tea right now. Never mind, they will be getting that knock. Brutal still standing strong right now, but it's going to be getting cornered by the players from Venti Sports team. Supreme goes in with Inero. Brutal also goes in with his Virox, and Supreme trying to double team Brutal right now. Brutal gets dropped by Supreme. Brutal's teammate coming in, Anjo coming in order to battle it out against Virox and Timmy, but luckily for him, he gets shot first, gets dropped by Timmy and his teammate. What a duo combo right now from the Venti Sports team players, but little matters as new JOGOU players make sure to grab a revive on every single player that they just lost in that particular battle. Venti Sports now on top of the leaderboard once again with 12 eliminations to their name, and they are most definitely active. The amount of points that Venti Sports is racking up in today's game is absolutely scary, bro. These players are playing villainously, they are playing viciously, and they are definitely going to be getting the reward for it if they are able to just keep it up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third game of tonight, which is Nextera. The players do have a lot of infrastructure and real estate to work with, and from the looks of things, they are doing just that. So the Flare Esports team currently chilling, but not for long from the looks of things, as they go in with their launch pad in order to finally join in the party. Venti Sports Timmy will be getting the elimination on Eren, and Noobs Esports once again loses yet another player. I'm saying this thing, Noobs Esports need to sit tight quickly, if not, it's gonna be the end of the road for them. It's also currently looking like the end of the road for the Force Esports team, as they have been eliminated with 0 eliminations to their name. That means they are going to be going on with barely, not even barely, they're not going to be going on with any points in today's games that they have played so far. This is not looking good for them. They're a team that survived the phase 1, phase 2, and now they're just selling their bread. Berserk Generation in a battle right now, getting an healing on Marcien. Goes in with a healing pistol. Nice work right there from Charles. It's gonna be Paradox Esports versus Berserk Generation. Berserk Generation needs to be really careful. It's gonna be a South Africa versus Nigeria battle. A124 has been thrown. Snipe going in with the RG50. It's unthrowables. Flash freeze, glue or melter. The action we came here to see. Charles running for his life. Nazim gets dropped. Winnie going in, sneaky supporting from the side. Out to can snipe behind. Berserk Generation is gonna be bye-bye for them as they get eliminated and squad wiped by the South African team. And what a play for Paradox Esports team. Noobs Esports player Grey gets a revive on his player. Solar Flare might be quite close to the Vasta Mundo Esports team. They are both on the bridge, and Magtech going in with the ACAT, grabbing 2 eliminations to his name, getting a drop on those players, and it is on. Nero has been thrown, Gluos has been dropped, Sniper has been used and attacking right now, and all the players are just active. Zaza gets dropped, needs to get revived by his teammate quickly. Nice work right there from his teammate as he places the wall smartly and gets the revive on him. ACAT attack for back check right now as he keeps on viciously attacking his opponents, but both teams are yet to lose a player as they all just place their glue wall smartly in order to get a revive on their players. Almost 7 minutes into the game, and 4 teams have already been sent back to the lobby. 22 players left. Magtech receiving damage, Ragnar also receiving damage. They need to start dealing some, if not they're gonna get dropped. Nice work right there by Veruza with his SVD wide, going out aggressively at his opponents, and it is on. Ragnar with that cock. Oh boy, Robin that shots on the Paradox Esports team players, and Solo Flare Esports team players are officially fighting two different esports team. They're gonna be going up against the Paradox Esports team and the Vasta Mundo. They do have height advantage, but do they have safe zone advantage? Well, that's a very, very crucial factor in this battle. It's gonna be determining how they come out of this battle, whether they have enough time to wipe out the squads that they are facing, or they are gonna be forced to jump down from that bridge. And let me tell you, that fall damage is not gonna be pretty. Snipe gets dropped. Maybe another team is gonna eliminate the Paradox players for the Solo Flare Esports team. Who knows? It's gonna be an interesting battle right now between the Forza Esports and the Paradox Esports team. Wendy going aggressively and just very hardcore right now with his throw gun and the Winchester Triple I, and they're gonna be getting a revive on their sniper snipe. Nice work on there by sneaky with the ACAT. He's just trying to size up the opponent. Wendy coming in to support him too, and the party has been started in the third game of the night. Everybody's active, everybody's aggressive, and everybody's making sure to rack up their elimination. If you are alive right now, you don't have an elimination or more. I don't know what you're doing right now, man. You need to grab those kills. Vasta Mundo and Costa Nostra are quite close to each other. They might be looking to engage. Who knows? Go leading the push right now for the Costa Nostra Esports team. 5 eliminations to the Vasta Mundo Esports team all the way from Nigeria. Yeah, this is the first time actually seeing them get very involved and aggressive in the game, so good for them. Maybe this is their first game, so this is their first day, so maybe this is just exactly the approach they require, and has to just get themselves in the top 12. Casa Nostra losing 2 players to Vasta Mundo, and Mars and his teammates going aggressively with their rifles and marksman rifles. I've been supporting his teammate Timmy right there up top, that building right there at mod size. Battle has been started. Vents versus the Vasta Mundo Esports team. Costa Nostra in a very, very intense position. They are currently in between 2 different teams. You don't want to be in the middle of 2 different esports teams, not in that position at least. And Vent Esports team are just third party right now, having the time of their life. Vasta Mundo getting pressed aggressively. Abu trying to push right there with ease. Energizer going in with that glue melter. Timmy receiving shots from afar. Big needs to be careful going in, and it is on. Mad Lad waiting for them to jump in. Panda also waiting. F590 and Max 7 attack for every single person in this battle, and it is on. Supreme Kicks will locks up. Habib needs to be very careful receiving shots. Vasta Mundo must be getting dropped, and it's gonna be 3 players there for the Vasta Mundo Esports team. Never mind, they get a revive on their player, and they are still left with their entire esports team. Still 8 minutes left. Only 1 player has been eliminated so far, and what a show of strength. Supreme gets dropped. Not the best look right now for Vents Esports team. They did just lose the player. Never mind, they just got a revive on him. And the battle proceeds aggressively right now between the Vest Esports team and the Vasta Mundo Esports team. 3v3 from looks of things. And goes in with the grenades. Supreme, what a play right there. Solo Flare also finally engaging from looks of things. Then JOGOU needs to be really careful right now, taking shots from behind. Prolex dress stationing his wall. What is that glue formation? This is very interesting. Quite high. I believe that's to prevent glue from coming in. Never mind. Fence. Oh boy, just got sent back to the lobby. What a play from the opposing team that did that. Solo Flare Esports team players looking to rotate right now off the bridge. Nice work right there from Feroz and trying to lead that rotation for his teammate. From the looks of things, Ragnar is not really involved right now. Snipe with the M24 trying to salvage up some opposition that he might be able to just spot his eye on. 5 scores left now. That means 3 different esports teams just got wiped out in the span of 5 minutes. Yeah, so the game is definitely on. Never. Whoa. You know what's really interesting right now is that we have noobs still in this. This is one of the few times that noobs has been able to make their way into the top 5. So just maybe for the first time in the tournament, in the knockout stage at least, they will be able to walk away with the booyah. Currently carrying his team on his back. BJ Star with 3 eliminations just got dropped too. They need to quickly get a revive on him. If not, they are gonna pay a hefty price. Nobody to revive. Heron isn't risking it. BJ Star just got dropped, and this is not a good look right now for the Noobs Esports team. Heron going in with the attempt, trying to get a revive. Will he be able to? Never mind. Good night for BJ Star, it looks like. Then JOGOU Esports team also going hardcore on Heron, and he is down. Noobs down to their last 2 players. Gonna be 2 versus 4 against the JOGOU Esports team player. Great trying to lead the push, but they are currently handicapped. Never mind. Grace under the bridge, and Solo Flare Esports team just go wiped out by Paradox Esports team. That's gonna be the second Nigerian esports team that Paradox Esports team has wiped out tonight. And Paradox are currently paraing gone. Remember, to be a paragon, you need to be you need to paragon, and that's exactly what Paradox Esports team are doing for us tonight. Forza X trying to escape right now. Slade and Shade, and the best just got dropped. And what a play from the opposing squad. Nice play right there from the JOGOU Esports team, and we're officially in the final third. Nose versus JOGOU and Paradox. Windy are on that wing. Sneaky trying to support him, and it's on. Windy goes in with the SVD, and Angel gets dropped. I believe that's the work of the Noobs players, though. Windy is still on that flag and the wing. Snipe trying to go on the flag with his double sniper. He does have an M24, and that's going to be another M24. Ooh, he has double M24. Is that an M24 and a Kaku? We'll find out soon enough. Paradox Esports team, the only team, never mind. Paradox Esports team and JOGOU both have their entire squad. Noobs is the only handicapped team, and they are in the middle. You don't want to be here right now. Greg got dropped. Kenny about to get dropped. Paradox Esports team coming full fledged for Kenny from behind. What does Kenny have planned for us right now? Kenny staying alive, doing whatever it takes for his team. Yo, then JOGOU just go wiped out, and that's gonna be a booyah for the Paradox Esports team, showing us that they can really play viciously, and they can definitely para when it is necessary. What a play from Sneaky. What a player, carrying his team on his back with how many animations? We will not be found out, but he's currently their most valuable player. And what a show. Ooh, what a show. What a show from Noobs, just doing whatever it took to stay in this. But it didn't really matter when they were forced to go up against a team like Paradox. Paradox really did play like a Paragon team. Very well oiled machine. Wing with Sneaky on that wing, Windy supporting him, and Snipe on that wing, and the last player in the middle, they just blew everybody's minds out, cleared every score they faced, and that's where they are today. And to be honest, it's really impressive. And once again, we've seen them JOGOU though in the final third. I believe they walked away with a booyah in the last map, and yet they are once again with another booyah, with another top 3 make it. So yeah, they were quite close to getting the booyah. They were definitely quite close to getting the booyah, but they just weren't able to withstand the full force of the Paradox Esports team. I will be getting some of the best actions soon enough, but not just quite yet. Before that, we will be talking a little bit about what we just witnessed. Sort of like Esports team did also put up a show. What I really did not see coming is V-ENT Esports team getting wiped out by the wrath of Forza X and other esports team. This is really going to affect their overall standing on the leaderboard for sure, because if they were able to like go on a roll once again in this game, then they definitely would have made a huge impact on their position on the leaderboard. But for now, it's still looking quite good for them. Cannot lie to you. Noobs Esports team, despite all their best might and everything, almost just wasn't happening for them. Solar Flare Esports team were not able to rotate successfully off that bridge, and that's pretty much what led to their demise, because they were in the middle of JOGOU and Paradox, and we'll be getting the best actions from that particular matchup right about now.
Not now, Shiro.
Watch out, Ray. It could be a trap.
Yeah, thought about that too.
Okay, man. Hold your horse.
Dude, Ray.
So good to see you, Hati.
I'm sorry, Ray. But you should know, things are not like in the past. I don't want to hurt you, brother.
Come on, a simple hug would do it.
Things are different now. Give me your device and get away!
This time I'll decide for myself what to do, sis. Oh, I know what's different about you. Let me guess, Horizon?
Shut up! You know nothing!
Do what you want. I don't recognize you as my sister anymore.
Hati, isn't it cool that even though the sun and the moon are rivals, they can still find time to be together?
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
Hati! Hati!
I'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
Up for us again. I know I've been talking about that multiple times, but it has to be said, man. These players are putting up a feat that's not easy to accomplish, and yeah, we see them time and time again coming into different maps, different environments, and still doing. location. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Archie!
Gentlemen. Welcome.
Are you really going alone, Ray?
Actually, I'm already there. Talk to you later! Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
We apologize for the break in.
They can still find time to be together?
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
Archie! Archie!
He'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
Guys, there was a little bit of a break in the network, but we are back now. What a play we just witnessed from most of these teams. What a booyah from Paradox Esports team, finally getting themselves, back in position, back on top, bro. Even though they are still not on top of the leaderboard, yeah, we still do have V-ENT Esports on top, but we'll be getting back into that later as we get into the next map of the night, which is gonna be the Purgatory map. That's gonna be the fourth map of tonight. Most of these players are already landing from the looks of things. You have the Solar Flare Esports team players already landing themselves right now. Ferozan and his teammates getting shot from afar. And JOGOU versus Solar Flare early on into the game right now. Minuzi attack for everybody, does it, but it doesn't matter from the looks of things. Walker needs to be really careful right now. Ragnar is down though, and Zaza is just trying to battle out against Walker in a 1v1 situation. Max Turner coming to support. Ragnar might get revived anytime soon. Bruto coming in to support his teammate, and it's just all out war right now between Solar Flare and JOGOU. Ferozan unable to get the revive on his teammate with all his good imagination, but it just wasn't happening for him. And Zaza with that G36 trying to get that elimination. Ferozan, what just happened? He just get tapped. What a kill right there from Walcott and his teammates, getting the elimination on Ferozan where it really mattered. But this does not look good for JOGOU. They did just booyah the last map, and here they are about to get wiped out first if they don't do something about it. Walcott trying to charge him. We are going to be getting a battle right now between the Cosa Nostra and the player that we just saw. Walcott trying to secure the eliminations, keeping his team alive, doing whatever it takes right now. What a clutch we're getting from him. Cosa Nostra doing their best right now with 3 eliminations. What a play, what a start from the Cosa Nostra player, showing us that Purgatory might just be their map. Purgatory might just be the map where they just show everybody down and just show us why, and they're a team of that caliber and why they are here today. It's going to be a 1v1 between Ragnar and Walcott. Ragnar coming down from on top of the building. Walcott does have an SMG. Doesn't look too good for Ragnar from the looks of things. He isn't the last man alive for his team. So just maybe he might be able to get that close. Never mind. Incoming from above. Bruto and his teammate just jumped down and finished him off with their M1917. What a smart play right there from the JOGOU esports team player. Ragnar definitely did not see that coming, man. He put all his egg in one basket, and that definitely did not play out well for him. News versus Venti Sport right there. Abib getting eliminated by Gray. We'll be seeing the Venti Sport early elimination. We're gonna be finding out soon enough. Sneaky with the AC80 trying to get a drop on Weak right there with the AC80. Weak needs to be really careful. The entirety of Paradox Esports team has eyes on him. Sneaky receiving from north and west from the looks of things. Needs to be very smart with this. Going in with the inhalers, and Deku from the east is going at it too. PDX Windy going in up close, trying to get that drop on his opponent. Will he be getting the drop? Yes, it does, but it's currently receiving from Replay, who's currently on top of the hill too, but at the back of Windy. Snipe and his teammates are just trying to come in to support Windy. Now, what a nice play right there from Windy, dude, just going in into enemy's territory and just making sure he grabs the elimination. I believe we just had our first squad wipe. We'll be getting into that later. Deku trying to escape right now, running for their life. Snipe and his teammates just having a chasing through him. I don't think the zipline was the best option. We'll be finding out soon enough. Nobody's going after him. That zipline might have just saved him. What a play right there from Deku as he escapes up through the hill, man. What a move. What a move. And things are not looking too bad for the Crimson Myth as they run away from their opponents, who are the Paradox Esports in Brazil. Doing quite well for themselves too at another location, and everything has finally calmed down a bit in the map. Remember, Purgatory is a very large map, so I'm not too shocked to see that no lot of battle is going on. But nonetheless, Vasta Mundo and KOCC have been sent back to the lobby. Prolex going in with that shotgun. Gets the knock on one, but just unable to get the knock on the other. And Ferozan will be coming in to get a revive on Ragnar and just eliminate a player from the esports team. What a play right there from the Solar Flare esports team player, currently tied on top of the elimination leaderboard with the name JOGOU esports team. Both teams are currently on 6 eliminations each. Sport yet to make their mark. Paradox Sport yet to also make their mark in this. They only just have 1 elimination still, and we're currently looking forward to double digits numbers from these teams that I just mentioned. Snipe going hard at it with the double sniper. Weak sizing us his opponent with his launcher from the looks of things. Okay, it's going in. Snipe goes in with the VSK94, going in very aggressively. Weak gets the drop on him, but Weak also gets dropped by Windy, who comes in with his Bison and just absolutely terrorizes him. What a play right there from the Paradox Esports team players, and that's not looking too good right there for the Crimson Myth Esports team. Replay and his teammate Deco trying to escape once again, receiving shots from the Yan. What a play right there from Windy, going in with aggressively with his long range. Sneaky coming in with yours. Can you see the animation? Looks so cinematic as he comes in with the horse. He just come and eliminate his opponent right there. Zada needs to be careful right there. The JOGOU players have set their sights on him. So Solar Flare will be grabbing 7 double eliminations right now. They seem to be on a roll for whatever reason, and I'm just happy for them to see them finally make their mark in this. Just maybe they'll be able to avoid relegation. Nobody wants to get relegated. You don't want to be in the bottom 6, so everybody's just giving it their all right now. By the end of the day, some people are just gonna get eliminated. Force Esport, we don't know what's going through their head. We don't know what they are planning. They seem to be a team with little to no experience from the looks of things, and they're just getting, you know, bullied in this lobby. Sorry to see. Hopefully they are able to just turn up at the ending, but it's not looking too good for them. I cannot lie to you. 6 minutes 10 seconds into the game, 2 teams have already been sent back to the lobby. Berserk do have the entire players named JOGOU, Solo Flare, Fazo X, Cosa Nostra, Noobs Esports Team, Paradox, Vance, Crimson Myth, Berserk Generation, and Force Esport all do have most of their players with them. And in fact, not most, they do have all of their players with them, because if you do the calculation, they all have 4 players each, and it's a 10 squad lobby. So far, I would say the match is quite big, so I'm not really shocked that we're not getting that much battle. So I think the next course of action for the teams that are yet to find themselves in a battle is just stack up on your loot. You know, you want to get those vests in, you want to get those shotguns at hand, those very wicked SMGs at hand too. But never mind that, we're gonna get in a battle right down between the Solo Flare Esports team and the Force Esports team. Will they finally be able to just fight? You know, want to see them actually make some clutches right now. Flux needs to back out in that battle, sadly for him. Ferozan coming in with his M590, goes in with that Oscar, and it is on. Pressure on everybody right now. MP40 at hand for Naum though, coming in, and Ferozan is down. Flacy gets the drop back. Tech twisting and turning right now, just trying to do something, but it's just not happening for him, and he's just struggling right now. Zaza escaping with his zip line. Finally, we see some action from the Force ESP players, and never mind that, they will be getting wiped out by MacTech. I thought we might finally be able to just see something good happen to them, but never mind, man. They were really half-assed in that battle, and Solo Flare just absolutely deteriorating the entire lobby right now with 11 elimination, and that's gonna be a nice gameplay right there from Zaza as he gets a revive on 2 of these players. Nice teamwork right there. We should be getting a battle soon enough between the Cosa Nostra and the V-ENT Sporting players, but from the looks of things, Supreme might be looking to go with another approach as he just twists and turns and rotates to another direction. From the looks of things, Habib immediately goes for the UAV. He doesn't want his enemies having eyes on him. Nice placements right there from Virox, playing really aggressively good like across the opposite building too with his M249X, and they're just going at it. JXZY gets dropped. Habib with the M60 triple R, just trying to dominate his opponent. You know, if he could, he would have broken that wall, but he just can't break that wall. That's the only thing stopping him from destroying this car. Costa Nostra players, unless of course they also have eyes on him. Virox going in with that double sniper, switching between his AWM and his VSK. Nice usage of the quick in scope switch, almost gets that drop. Ooh, he's going up against the fellow sniper who also almost gets a drop on him. And what a fight right now between the Cosa Nostra esports team and the V-ENT esports team. Everybody's giving it their all. Kudos to the Cosa Nostra esports team players for not getting dropped. Noobs are coming into this, the third party, and the party is about to get started. Supreme going in with that grenade. Nice use of the grenade right there. Grabs a 101. Supreme needs to heal up. Habib and his teammate Timmy going in to rush against BA Star. Kenny coming in with the M590. It is on. Versus Noob. BA Star gets dropped quickly by Timmy and his teammates. This doesn't look too good for Noobs anymore. Kenny and his teammate Gray also on top of the building. Needs to be very careful now. Kenny currently trying to bully Virox with his M590. Gets the drop. Supreme coming in very soon. Nice glove placement right there from Kenny. Quickly uses Oscar to escape. M590 attack. Grabs first shot. Second shot misses. Supreme and Habib currently on him. Currently trying to run upstairs. Gray upstairs with the M590. Supreme drops him though. Timmy coming in right there with his Bison too. And it just doesn't look too good for Kenny. Kenny gets a drop on Habib. Almost does it. Oh, the champion of the daily 2K tournament. Just cause couldn't dominate the $1,000 tournament. And yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be story that the Noobs Esports team are gonna tell their kids. They weren't able to dominate V-ENT in their own building. And Berserk Generation will be getting squad wiped. What an attempt though from the Noobs Esports team players on the V-ENT Esports team players. Almost catching V-ENT Esports team players off guard. But no luck for them. Close but no cigar. Paradox Esports team player Windy will be getting that elimination on his opponent, and JOGOU will be losing Prolex right there. 6 players, 6 eliminations too. And JOGOU loses a player right now. Walkers gets dropped on his knees, and Nanjo just going in with the IACA, terrorizing the Paradox Esports team players. They did not first see him coming at first. Anjo quickly goes in for that revive. Doesn't look too good right now for them. Then JOGOU need to be really careful right now, especially when you're going up against Paradox Esports team. They do have an advantage, but it doesn't look like an advantage in this scenario thanks to the safe zone. What a smart use of the boat maker by Snipe. And then a Paradox Esports team seconds the team to join the double digit elimination squad. Yes, what a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is just really going at it. Aaron will be getting a revive on his teammate Gray. The Noobs are now back up to 2 players in their team. Solar Flare just on a road today though with 11 eliminations. I believe they are currently, just scouting for a team to just go after, but no luck from the looks of things. They are still chilling at their 11 eliminations. 20 players left, 6 squads alive right now, and the pressure is on everybody. Nice work right there from Supreme as he grabs a revive on 2 of his teammates, Virox and Abibo, wherever that was. Nice play right there from him. 11 minutes 30 seconds into the game. Costa Nostra still yet to engage the V-ENT Sporting players. Virox gets dropped. From just getting revived, Abdib also gets dropped. Costa Nostra are not giving these players any breathing space. The moment they just land, they saw them. The moment they had eyes on them, they just started engaging. Solarflare versus Forza X in this interesting map from the looks of things. Zaza going in with the INWBM, trying to get a drop on him. His teammate does have a CAC too, and everybody's just going at it right now. It's a very long range battle, which means a lot of glue. A lot of ammo will be exhausted. These players are not careful. Vents are getting hit hard by the Costa Nostra. Team is the last man standing for his team. Oh, and oh boy, they get sent back to the lobby very aggressively by the Costa Nostra Sport team. Ragnar gets a drop or goal from Costa Nostra, and he's on. Ragnar with that car going at it. His teammates quickly circle up to get a revive on him via the chrono, and Noobs are getting back into the party from the looks of things. They have managed to revive 2 of their players, which means they're not back up to 3 players. They are only missing 1 player, who is Kenny. Interesting approach from the Noobs Sport team player. Windy trying to lead the push right now for the Paradox Sport team players. Forza X is to be really careful right now. L2K going in with the M590 from the looks of things. Snipe getting the drop. Windy also gets in the drop, and this does not look good for the Forza X players. Paradox players are going in with full throttle, and it is all what a drop from Windy with the M590. Goes in for another drop with the M590. Misses a shot, but never mind. His teammate Sneaky comes in to back up, and there's going to be bye-bye for the Forza X sports team as Paradox X show them the full force of their power. They show them that their strength is indeed too much. Solar Flare gets overthrown by the Paradox Esports team as Paradox team Esports team do lead them with 1 elimination. Noobs Esports team currently going through a lot. Has gone just keep going at them with his M249 right now, and this doesn't look too good for the Noobs Esports team players. BS and Greg need to be really careful right now. Greg gets dropped. BS starts trying to hide in the chrono, going for the revive. Will he make it? Yes, he does, but they need to be really careful right now. They're in a very tight spot. How are they gonna play this? To their right, Paradox. To their left, Costa Nostra. It doesn't look good for them, but will they be able to make it? I'll be finding out soon enough, and they are going to be going at it now. Paradox is team finally trying to engage with their CAC. When they misses a shot, there's no opening for them. We're going to be playing the waiting game. Biggest are in serious trouble. Although if they're able to loot this airdrop, they should be able to get their hands on a launch pad. If they end up getting their hands on that launch pad, they should be able to just fly away. And if you're able to do that, that'll be some amazing high IQ gameplay right there from them. That's why the PDX player are looking to not give them any space at all to pull that move off. And Solar Flare trying to have third party the Paradox players from behind. Now that would be really crazy if it actually plays out well for them. Paradox Sporting players just lost a player too. Yo, Feroza in the top position, twisting and turning right now, getting third parties. Ragnar coming in to support him from behind. Quickly goes in with the Oscar, gets the drop on the XY, and it is on. What a battle right now between Solar Flare and Costa Nostra. Zaza coming in to join in the front jaw, and Feroza getting that drop with the M590, and it is on, ladies and gentlemen. The party is started. Ragnar and Ferozan showing us that they are the duo to watch out for right now. Going in, Gun needs to watch out because Ragnar and Ferozan are coming in for him. Ferozan going in, frag out, and they are currently receiving like mad. What a play right now from the Solar Flare Sports team. Going to escape, but I don't think that's an option at this point. Goes in with the M590. Guess what? wiped out immediately. Top 2, Paradox versus Solar Flare. Solar Flare does have 4 players. Paradox do have 2 players. Would they be able to pull out the 2 versus 4 clutch? That would be very, very crazy if that actually happens. You know what? How embarrassing that would really look for the Solar Flare sporting players. Would they finally be able to grab a booyah? They've been desperately just hoping and praying for a booyah. This is the opportunity. Ragnar goes in with the frag. Mark Tech on the side, and they are going in. Windy leads the push, goes in with the F590. Aggressively pushes Mark Tribe, drops Mark Tech. Sneaky comes in to support. What a duo right now. 2 versus 3 right now. And what a play from the Paradox player. Feroza comes in, Joe. Ragnar comes in to support him. Windy gets dropped, Sneaky gets dropped, and it is game, set, match. And what a play, ladies and gentlemen. What a play from the Solar Flare esports team all the way from Nigeria, showing the Paradox esports team players that they are not here to play at all. What a demonstration of strength in that lobby. They started off very strong, managed to finish off very, very strong, and ladies and gentlemen, here they are at the top. At least for that much. Oh, my voice. What a play from them, though, ladies and gentlemen. Paradox is sporting players too. What a play from them. What a play from V-ENT too. Dominating noobs, but just got third party by the Costa Nostra, and they just got eliminated. They definitely did not see that coming. News sporting definitely did their best to stay alive in this, but just wasn't happening for them at the end of the day. They got wiped out thanks to not thanks to the saves on disadvantage. That's the reason why they go watch out. Paradox Sporting did lose some players in trying to do that, but at the end of the day, you know, they made it into the top 2s, and they were managed to get a lot of eliminations. But kudos to Solar Flare, man. They've been really, you know, pushing. Their fans have been really pushing, been really hungry to for that booyah, and they also dropped, I think, a 20 kill bomb. So what a play from the Solar Flare esports team. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be bringing you guys the best action from the game you just witnessed right about now. What a play, man. What a play from those players. What a play from Paradox. What a play from Solo Flare. What a play from them JOGOU, man. What a play from Noobs too. Just giving it that just giving it that all, doing everything in their power to just make that booyah happen, cook up that booyah, and they finally getting the booyah for the first time tonight. They are definitely gonna be happy about that. Yeah, it feels like a battle worth fighting for. It's something worth fighting for. The booyah was definitely worth it for them at the end of the day, because it's definitely gonna be affecting their standing on their leaderboard. They've been really playing aggressively, really pushing for it, and it's just good to finally see them and another Nigerian team too tonight grabbing a booyah. First we had Vent, now we have the Solo Flare. We also have Paradox too, which is South African team, and the name JOGOU, was also a South African team. So currently two countries are currently just dominating the entire contest, and yes, really crazy to watch. We have the South African teams, we have the Nigerian teams, and everybody's just going at it. Hopefully, maybe the Mozambique and the Ethiopian teams will also be able to join in the fun, and just put themselves out there on the map too. That would really be good for their esports team community. Just show that their representatives are definitely more than capable of also, just doing something in a level as in a lobby as just strong and aggressive as this one. Yeah, Venti sports team, they might be losing their, ginger, should I say? Yeah, their ginger. They might be losing their touch a bit in the matches that we're playing right now, because they are starting to slip up a little bit, and they're just starting to make the same mistakes that they made yesterday. And if that continues or proceeds, it would definitely affect their standing. So they need to lock back in. They need to play the way they played when they first started tonight. If not, ladies and gentlemen, if not, it's not going to be looking good for them at all, as they're going to be too safe up on the leaderboard. And what they want right now is to be placed safely, at the top of their leaderboard, or within the top 6 at the very least, or top 3, to just secure their spot at that final one, just secure some prize pool, some prize pool money for themselves. And yeah, what a show, man! What a show! What a show this players put up for us. The name JOGOU Esports team was absolutely beautiful, but an honorable mention should be the Costa Nostra team. I believe they're a Mozambique team, right? Or an Ethiopian team, but those guys really, really did perform. Whatever country they are from, they really did perform. Getting the best of Venti Sports team, were absolutely on best feet form tonight. So it's good to just see that them showing us that, oh, it's not only Vents that can kill Vents. We can also kill Vents too, and they just did that beautifully too in that third party situation between the Venti Sports team and the Noobs Sports team. And yeah. The map was really action packed, bro. It was really crazy. Earlier on into the game, we saw Paradox just trying to eliminate, I think, Solo Flare, and it was just really, really crazy to see. They just kept on going, hammering at them, but luckily for them, they were just able to escape. If not, Paradox might have gotten the best for them. The ironical thing is at the end of the match, then these guys, Solo Flare, that Paradox was pushing at the beginning, now ended up like pulling an Uno reverse one, just started pushing them in the final season, considering the fact that they did have the numbers advantage in that final play. And I just have to give the players a round of applause, man. What a play for them. What a show they're putting up for the viewers tonight, and hopefully they can just continue to keep performing at that level. We should be going on an ad break, but before that, make sure to buy some diamonds from the shop to get. Remember, all you need is your UID. You don't even need to put in your logs, just your UID. Paste in the amount of your diamonds you want to purchase, and then going with your preferred payment method. Can be bank transfer, can be card, whatever payment method you would like to use, and then just confirm your payment, debit yourself and just grab those diamonds. That will really help elevate your account's prime badge. Be a prime 8 player today, guys. Be a prime 8 player. Comes with a lot of exclusive items. You get like free diamonds when you're on your birthday. You get like exclusive access to bundles before they get released. So yeah, so make sure to buy some diamonds from Shop to Game. It's the official, not just any, it's the official Garena website for your mobile top up. Venti Sports Team. Oh, Venti Sports Team. I'm always talking about Venti Sports Team. Let me talk a little bit about Paradox. Paradox Sports Team seems to be actually getting their touch back. The last game I was talking about them, losing their touch and they need to actually sit tight back, fasten their seatbelt. And from the looks of things, they've actually done that. They've listened to my advice and they've just come out, a bit stronger in this game we just played now. And it will really do impact their standing on the leaderboard for sure, and it will help just secure that their overall leaderboard position for sure, man, for sure. So yeah, kudos to them for doing just that and just preventing themselves from falling off ultimately at the end of the day. Yeah, kudos to them JOGOU players too. They've been at their game, they've been on their game all through the map that we've played today. And we've played 4 maps. Yeah, yesterday too, they've really been since yesterday they've actually been applying pressure, but today's zone's just been really crazy, grabbing that booyah to doing whatever it took in whatever situation they find themselves in. So just a big kudos to them for just keeping up the intensity. Noobs players, yeah, as you can see, things just went right for Solo Flare. So if Noobs continue, because Noobs and Solo Flare are actually playing quite alike, it's just that Solo Flare is just playing a bit better, but they're like in the same category of teams. So if Noobs actually just keeps pressing and just ups their game for sure, they will definitely grab that booyah that they need. And if they grab that booyah, that will be gold for them, I'm telling you, for free. Although in Free Fire being good is small, but yeah, good, that would definitely be good for them, or should I say a light master for them. So yeah, that will really help them and their standing on and the overall leaderboard and standing. So hopefully for them, they are able to get there. So we should be going into the prize pool though, and that, shall I say, it's a monstrous, magnificent, gigantic amount. It's a staggering, life-changing, not just your daily 2K amount. $10,000 as you can see. The champions will be walking away with a staggering 3,500. Second place will be walking away with 2,000. Third place will be walking away with 1,200. Damn. 1,200, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth place and fifth place and sixth place will also be walking away with 700. Seventh place to eighth place will be walking away with 300. Ninth to 12th place, those are the bottom four, will be walking away with $100 each. And the free recognition that comes with qualified for the Free Fire World Series Africa. And if you ask me, this is a wonderful and a beautiful prize pool for the start of the first FFWS in Africa. These are also the groups. Yesterday we did see the teams from Group A go up against the teams from Group B, and today we're witnessing the Group B versus C, and tomorrow we should be witnessing the Group C versus A, or the Group A versus C, whatever way you want to put it. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow teams like EPG, Union X, Amigos, pretty much all the teams from Group A, in fact, just bring their A game, because they are definitely gonna be needing it now to secure their ranking. And from the looks of things, it seems the from Group C are not really performing. I won't lie to you, man. They started off quite strong. We had teams like Crimson, Fazo X from their side, performing really well in the beginning of the game, but then all of a sudden they just stopped performing quite well. So it's really sad to see most teams from the Group C not performing very well. So yeah, hopefully they just come in strong, for whatever reason, just actually just improve themselves. If not, it's not gonna be looking good for them at all. KOCC, I have some faith, a little bit of faith in teams like KOCC. The what's this other team, Vasta Mundo too, and the Crimson Myth. They did also bring in their A games, but just not happening for them. It's not happening for them. But if they are able to sit right and play like they actually deserve to be here, yeah, they will definitely move up a bit in the rankings. They're not doing too fine on the rankings as we speak. Hopefully they're able to just improve that. While we speak, make sure to grab your diamonds, because the next match should be starting pretty soon. Remember, and the best thing you can do for yourself and for me, I'm a sweet boy, is to cop some diamonds from the Shop to Game website, so as to help the casters get paid. And yeah, we are officially here, ladies and gentlemen. The second to the last map of the night, the newest map Free Fire has to offer. It's a very futuristic real estate packed map. It's the map of Solara. Synonymous to Solana. But never mind, let's carry on. Yeah, 12 teams in, 48 players alive, and the party is about to get started. But before that, to party correctly, you should make sure to grab your diamonds so that your player can start partying in the lobby. You know, you always want your character to be happy and just energetic in that lobby, you know, dancing with different emotes. So you can only get the emotes with the diamonds. So make sure to purchase. I'm gonna be seeing some teams already landing, trying to grab some resources early on into the game. Remember, that's the best thing you can do for your team whenever you're landing. Land at a loot packed zone, but not a zone with too much opponents. So unless you know your team is quite strong at battling it out, you would definitely need to land at a chill zone with just enough loot for everybody, and then just battle out the rest and try to grab more loot. From the looks of things, most of these teams actually landed at the edge. You know, we have like Paradox, Venti Sport team, you know, the Berserk Gem players to landing at the edge of the map. So that's definitely very, very interesting. Yo, Forza Esport team just got wiped out. What a play from the Berserk Gen Esport team right there, man. Getting the best of the Force X Esports, not the Forza X and the Force X. Forza X, the Fazo X, the Fazo X are still here with 0 eliminations, though they did just land, so that's not really a bad thing. But good work to kudos to the Costa Nostra Esports team, grabbing 3 eliminations to their name. That's really, really impressive. KOCC also getting themselves on that queue, but with 1 eliminations to their name. Berserk were able to grab 4 eliminations and a squad wide, but just were enough to keep a lot of players alive for as a result of that. The Crimson Myth will be losing a player just now as the opponent just coming with full force. You know, that's gonna be the Noobs Esports team coming in with their full throttle, right? They're just destroying the player from the Crimson Myth Solo Flare Esports team. I'll be looking to finally make an appearance in the map, you know, rotating through the map and just playing the game, the type of game we're expecting. Ooh, another good look right now for the V-ENT Esports team as they are currently being hunted, maybe by the Paradox Esports team. We'll be finding out soon. No, Timmy receiving shots, gets dropped. Another good look right now for the V-ENT Esports team as the KOCC Esports team eliminate first in the battle against the V-ENT Esports team players. I think that was like a, you know, suicidal move right there from Timmy, you know, that's to just get his team, you know, from stop his team from getting hunted. I don't think he really wanted that for his team. So yeah, maybe kudos to him, or maybe no, we'll find out soon enough. Nice work right there from Jaya from Forza X, grabbing a revive on our teammates, and then Crimson Mithu getting a revive on their player, and Van Vastamundo too. We'll be looking to rotate from the looks of things. They might be using that truck from the looks of things. Berserk will be losing the player though. And Nazif with the Bison making sure to secure the elimination against the player from Costa Nostra from the looks of things. Crimson Myth now with 2 players who are looking to rotate. V-ENT Esports team will be receiving company from the KOCC Esports team. Big Box releasing the push right now for the KOC Esports team. And Dexter will be looking to back him up from the looks of things. Berserk Generation will be getting a revive on their player. Marcian also getting a revive on his teammates. And it is odd. Big Boss in with the throw gun, has eyes on Abib from the looks of things. Supreme also has eyes on him with a cord. Anybody just waiting for the other person to just slip up. Anybody that slips up first will definitely be getting eliminated. Costa Nostra now getting aggressively pushed by the opposing squad. And Kenny is just under push right now. Kenny going after the opponent from the Costa Nostra team. Receiving support from Eren. JXZY in big trouble right now as Kenny comes in with the full force of the Noobs Esports team. Gray quickly backs out, waits for BJ Star to join in the phone. Turns back the moment he saw that BJ Star stopped, and now he's going back again. What is this man thinking right now, bro? What is he thinking? From the looks of things, they're gonna be letting the players from the Costa Nostra Esports team off the hook. V-ENT Esports team might be getting into a battle right now against the KOCC Esports team. I don't think they're going to be letting them go anytime soon. Abib trying to go upstairs now, going upstairs with his sights, equips his M590 quickly. Big Boss now receiving company, still fighting somebody outside. Isn't aware that Abib is already upstairs. Abib chases after him. Big Boss quickly past the backyard, tries to escape from the back. Now he has company. Abib now after him with the M590. Supreme comes into support. Abib drops him jaw with the M590, and that's an elimination for the V-ENT Esports team player PDX in the battle right now against the name JOGOU. It's gonna be a very hot fight from the looks of things. It's gonna be between the Paradox Esports team and the name JOGOU. Walker quickly goes in with a supercar in order to just escape from the wrath of the Paradox Esports team. And what a play right there from him. A nice play right there from them, Walker keeping his team named JOGOU alive and well in this. Very, very good stuff from him. Saw that the danger was too much and immediately backed out. Vastamundo in big trouble right now. Mask gets dropped and they are going to be battling against the Crimson mid. Deku receiving shots right now from Panda. Needs to be really careful. It decides to avoid being eliminated. Vastamundo getting a revive on their player Mars. Nice work right there from his teammates. Now we are getting that elimination, I believe. Vents will be looking to come in. Okay, Supreme gets that drop. Deku is down. A teammate from the Crimson Mid is trying to fight, but nothing he can do against the powers and the might of the Vents Esports team. That's what right there from Vents Esports team as they accumulate yet another elimination to their name. Now they are up to the 6th elimination. Now quick switching Anthony. Quick switching right there with the M24 and the other sniper. Will he get that drop? What a sniper right now from Naoya, showing us what he's really made of. Vasta Mundo still in big trouble though. It's not over for them yet. Never mind, Vince down to their last man. It's really action packed right now. Virox might get his team eliminated if he's not careful. This is gonna be bye Joe for the Vents Esports team. What a play from Vasta Mundo. You know, this is what we have been complaining about. You know, about Vents Esports team. They can play very aggressively, but the way they just randomly lose their standing is just really annoying to see for some of their fans, and it's really sad to see. You know, what do you mean by you already have 7 eliminations but you go eliminated this early on? It's they go with a very high risk, high reward strategy, and sometimes it pays off, and whenever it doesn't pay off, it really does affect them on that leaderboard. I feel like they are just putting out all on black right now, and that's a very risky thing to do. It's not the most risk managing thing to do, you know. But yeah, hopefully they're able to come back stronger in the last map. But yes, this is not a good look for them right now. If PDX is able to dominate, which is something we know them to be able to do, they would definitely, you know, overthrow Vents Esports team on that table, and that is going to affect Vents Esports team on the overall table. You know, they could have just played it safe and secured some back for themselves, but unlucky for them, I guess. Unlucky. Paradox in the battle right now. When he gets dropped, they do have 4 eliminations to their name as we speak. They're in the battle right now against the Solar Flare Sport team. Will Solar Flare Sport team be able to wipe out Paradox X again? Ragnar going in with Feroza and the duo to watch out for right now. Windy goes in with his teammates too, and it is on Windy and Sneaker, also a very you know, deadly duo to watch play. And L2K is just going in with the M79 right now. Switch to his sniper. Big move right now from Ragnar. Feroza gets that drop with that M590. They say go down there, and that boy goes down there. SLF down to still hold their player one. Nice work right there from the SLF players, keeping everybody in this. Paradox players too do manage to keep all their players in this as they get the revive on their teammate that just got. Never mind, Paradox down to their last man. Yo, what a battle right now out here, man, at this beautiful location, man. With that beautiful, you know, springy tree right there, man. And the battle is just on. Fazo X will be looking to join into this battle right now. Best quickly resists from behind. What a play right there from Salza. Just going at it. Ragnar Feroza will be looking to go in. Best is the last person standing. Never mind. Gets eliminated. Fazo X does not know what is eating them right now. I'll tell you what is eating them. It is the might. It is the power of the Solar Flare Sport team. When they finally lock in. When they finally start performing. And Fazo X in big trouble. They made a big mistake coming here, or was it a big mistake? We'll be finding out. Gone from Costa Nostra in big trouble right now. He does have support from his teammate, but he needs to be careful. JSN money gets dropped right there from Fazo X. Solar Flare absolutely dominating this particular location right now, making it their territory from what we can see. Maestro trying to, you know, back a bit at them by, you know, assisting his teammate from behind, but I don't think he's really doing much scare. We might be getting yet another battle right now. Noobs gets sent back to the lobby. Maestro in big trouble gets dropped. Solar Flare, they para right now, going at it with their full might. And nice work right there from Sleazy, getting a revive on his teammate, saving his team from an ultimate squad wipe. Zaza goes in, secures the elimination on him though. And what a play right now from Solar Flare. Ninja Walker from them. JOGOU gets dropped. Nice work right there from the KOCC players. Bruto quickly comes in to support his teammate. Walker trying to flank now, going in with his teammates, and they are all just having at it right now. KOCC needs to be really careful. They are coming all the way from Senegal. They need to represent well. They need to play well. And what are they gonna do? From looks of things, they might be looking to rotate just to make their way back into the safe zone. Walker goes in with the court, stands very uprightly. Bruto comes in with the M590, twist and turn right now, just trying to do something. Everyone's trying to do something right now. Onzo switches back, gets dropped. Bruto coming in with Anjo, gets dropped. Oh boy, what a battle between the NJ Sporting players and the KOCC. What a nice play from the NJ Sporting players, showing us what they are really made of tonight with 7 eliminations to their name. Mosaic Generation with 10 eliminations to their names right now, doing quite finely for themselves too. And Cosa Nostra will be getting sent back to the lobby by Solo Flare. That's gonna be making it maybe the third squad that the Solo Flare Sports team has sent back to the lobby tonight. And dare I say, Solo Flare Sports team is really playing like a paragon right now. What a play from them. KOCC will be getting a revive on 2 of their players that they lost just now. Nice play right there from the Senegalese team. Right, that should be correct. From the Senegalese team. Nice work right there from their players. Wastamundo with all their players. Jen, Berserk Generation doing their best to stay alive and just rack up those eliminations. They do still have all their players left in this. FFWS needs to be really careful, really careful. They need to be. They do have all of their players alive actually from the looks of things, but they only have 3 eliminations. They might need to start coming out to just battle more, but I don't think they are ready for that yet. From the looks of things, they are currently looting that airdrop first. They want to grab as much resources as they can before the actual party, before the actual battle starts. You know, if you want to go to a party, you need to stack up on money. These players are stacking up on loot right now, and they are just having that going after them. And Paradox Esports team might be looking to third party right now, coming in when he goes upstairs, goes in with the shotgun, just hammering our team, drops the best, and Slade quickly runs for his life with that launch pad, but I don't think he's gonna be able to escape. Third party squads coming in. It's gonna be a party scatter right now. Berserk Gen, Paradox, everybody's just out here right now. FFWS, and the party is just really getting livened up right now by these players, and they are just having at it. Walker leading the push right now for his team. Name JOGOU needs to be really careful right now. Slade gets dropped immediately by the Name JOGOU full force, and what a play right now from the Name JOGOU players. FFWS are just not able to grab a footing in this particular matchup. At any opportunity that they might have to just grab an elimination, they always get eliminated, and that's definitely something that they are not happy about. That's definitely something that they are not happy about. Solar Flare now with 14 eliminations to their names. That's going in with the double M8 to be just trying to get a drop on that player. And what a play too from Snipe, man, just assisting. Everybody just doing whatever they can, man. KOCC will be looking to make their way back from the safe zone. They want to make it out of the safe zone, but I don't think these teams are just gonna stand by and watch them do that. Crimson Mate might be looking to party a bit with them. Deku comes in with the SKS, gets a drop on Dexter. KOCC in big trouble. Homzo gets dropped to 1 down, 2 down. And what a play from the Crimson Mate esports team. They should be receiving more shots from the opponents, though. PDX in the battle right now. Snipe quick and score, switching between the VSK94 and the AWM. Both armored up, and he's going at it, destroying their walls, just switching, using his ammo, doing whatever he can. Sneaky receiving shots. They need to be really careful right now. An opponent is currently short range, close, very close to them. Big Boss and his teammate Windy 2 will be looking to rotate downwards. It's gonna be 3 different esports team in this battle right now. NJ esports team, KOCC, Paradox. Big Boss gets dropped immediately. Windy just gets for the revive, gets dropped immediately too. Bruto going in with the M590, twisting out on him. Windy gets a drop on him immediately, and then JOGOU just trying to get the wiper, and they just wiped out Paradox. Yo, what a play right there from the Name JOGOU esports team. Send the Paradox esports team back to the lobby. What a play from the Mozambique esports team. Just representing beautifully well tonight. Ferozan goes in with the SVDY, trying to get the elimination. The way chronos are being bossed in this lobby, it's just really scary to witness. Now we are in big trouble, gets dropped. Vastamundo in big trouble. Maz needs to be really careful on getting that revive on his teammates. Madlad also has been dropped. Vastamundo is just in serious trouble right now, but they were able to get a revive on everybody. Zaza with that VSK94 the M2B. What a play right now. Destroy anything at sight. If it's a zone, if it's a drone, it destroys. If it's a wall, it destroys. If it's your vest, it destroys. This man is active and ready to destroy. Oh, more Vastamundo in big trouble right now. Mas trying to escape, gets dropped the moment he comes down for the vehicle. Crack going in with the AWM. Vastamundo, as we said, back to the lobby. Top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Solar Flare currently dominating the lobby with 18 eliminations right now. What a play from them. Are they going to be looking to go for a booyah streak that V-ENT has been unable to get their hands on since morning? Let's watch this. Ferozan goes in for the shot with the SVDY. They do have the saves and advantage against the Crimson Mate esports team. Right now going in with that cack right there, trying to just do something. Macien on the receiving end of all these shots from the Solar Flare esports team. JOGOU also behind them. They need to be really careful right now. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? Winchester triple attack for him though. Nonetheless, he needs to be really careful. Ragnar with that sniper, Zaza with the sniper, everybody with the sniper. What is going on tonight? Pressures on Berserk Generation. They need to play this very smartly. They do have 3 players in this. Crimson immediately gets sent back to the lobby. What a play right there from the Solar Flare esports team players. They are just very aggressive right now. Charles gets dropped, Nazib gets dropped, Crack gets dropped, Marcian then gets dropped to what a play. Them JOGOU versus Solo Flare. Ragnar going in right now with the active skill first. Goes in with the F590, gets a shot. Feroza gets the shot too. And they drop one. Never mind, nobody's down. Get the drop on one Jaw. Get the drop on the other one. And what a play right now from Solo Flare. Mark 10 comes to join in the 4-2 with the F590. And JOGOU absolutely getting bullied by the Solo Flare sport team. What a play right now, ladies and gentlemen. Prolex immediately tries to escape with the Moss, but it's not too far out. If he gets spotted, it's going to be the end of the road. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 situation. JOGOU versus Solo Flare. It's going to be 1v4. Prolex in big trouble with the only AWA. And Feroza and his team are just having a tita. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your champions, your booyah winners, your booyah takers, the Undertakers, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Solo Flare. And what a play from their players and their captain, just leading themselves, playing very strategically and very aggressively when it is required. What a play from them, and what a dominative show of strength, racking up over 20 kills, I believe. Racking up over 20 kills is no easy task. They did it last time, now they're doing it again, and not just before, they did it just now, and now they're doing it again. And what a play from the Nigerian esports team, playing severely, aggressively, and hopefully they can keep this up. If they can keep this up, they might just be able to make up for their yesterday bread selling. Remember, yesterday they didn't really play too tough. They only started, grooving and vibing with the entire lobby at like the ending of the, matches yesterday. But now they're finally getting in their groove. They're finally doing what we are expecting for them. So if they actually continue this, they might actually become the number one Nigerian teams in this. They might actually, overthrow the V-ENT Sport team, because V-ENT Sport team does not have as much booyahs as they do, or maybe they have as equal amount with them. And now we will be getting into the actions, the main event of the last game right about now.
I'm already there. Talk to you later. Woo, such a welcoming committee.
Get him now!
Not now, Shiro.
Watch out, Ray. It could be a trap.
Yeah, thought about that too.
I'm okay, man. Hold your horse.
Dude, Ray.
It's so good to see you, Hati.
I'm sorry, Ray. But you should know, things are not like in the past. I don't want to hurt you, brother.
Come on. A simple hug would do it.
Things are different now. Give me your device and get away!
This time I'll decide for myself what to do, sis. Oh, I know what's different about you. Let me guess. Horizon?
Shut up! No, nothing!
Do what you want. I don't recognize you as my sister anymore.
Hati, isn't it cool that even though the sun and the moon are rivals, they can still find time to be together?
They aren't rivals, silly. They're just different.
Just like us, right?
Yes, like us, brother.
Hati! Hati!
He'll be fine. Take him down.
I knew she couldn't do it.
Be outside. Ladies and gentlemen, gamer girls and gamer boys, senior men and senior girls, what a matchup, what a contest. You know, over here we only give you guys the best of the best, but I don't think I have to say that for you guys know that you're watching the best of the best. You know, from their performance alone, from the breathtaking performance alone, you should be able to tell that you are definitely watching best of the best play. It doesn't get better than this, especially in the continent of Africa when it comes to gaming. And yes, the team currently on top of the table, ladies and gentlemen, can you guess it? We'll be finding out soon enough, maybe right after the game. I believe we should be getting the game right about now. Yes, it will. Oh my aura. But yeah, we'll be getting the game soon enough. Yes, that's it. Now the next map, which is the final map. Yo, we're getting purgatory again. Ladies and gentlemen, the random map is purgatory, if you're not aware, because the sixth map is always a random map. And this player has just, left Solara, and now they're coming back into purgatory. And yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very interesting to see how they quickly just adapt. When the map is random, you can only plan for everything, and when you plan for everything, there's bound to be mistakes. But I feel like they definitely have a strategy for each map, so they'll probably just switch to the initial strategy for whenever it's purgatory. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this battle goes on. It's gonna be Crimson Mist versus named JOGOU. Nice team play right there from Bruto and his teammate Walcott. Quickly secures the first blood of the night, and the lobby is bound to be bloody, especially when it's the final map of the day. The players are active, the synergy is there. Anjo with the SKS trying to get that drop on them. Walcott and Bruto quickly coming in to support their teammates. And Force Esports needs to be really careful right now. They haven't been able to make their mark, and this is the last game. So if they get sent back to the lobby right now, it's gonna be just poor performance from them, and they're almost bound to get eliminated at the end of the day. And then let's watch how they play this. Angel gets dropped. Itachi Ricky also gets dropped. Not a good look right now for anybody. Our Force Esports team player, this is the player who was going through Fletzy's head, trying to grab some elimination points from the looks of things, but he backfired. He needs to secure the elimination, and Angel, never mind, is gonna be looking to escape this battle. He's not gonna be allowed to. Is he gonna be allowed to? He's not gonna be allowed to, as he gets jumped by the player from them JOGOU Esports team. And what a start by the name JOGOU Esports team players tonight. This is the final map. They need to give it their whole. As they always say, or should I say, as Zeno always says, it's not about the start, it's about how you finish. And these players are definitely going to be open to finish strong. Costa Nostra will be losing a player right there. Not a good winner for the Costa Nostra Sports team. Being third party right now by the KOCC. The KOCC will be coming in to join in the fun right now, coming aggressively at them. There's a lot of squad at this current location. We are currently located at the Fire Bridge. There's a lot of battle going on. Paradox Sports team also gets an elimination. That's recorded by Snipe. Currently dominating the leaderboard though with elimination points is the name JOGOU Esports team. We have 6 eliminations to their names. KOCC actually very well stationed. They do have good real estate, just enough for them to just be safe enough to engage the Costa Nostra Esports team. So if they play their cards right, they should be able to eliminate the Costa Nostra Esports team, or vice versa. You know how this thing goes. It's never predictable. You can never predict how things are gonna go, especially when it's at this stage, unless it's a maybe 4v1 situation. And I don't think we're gonna be getting any type of situation like that anytime soon. Sleazy gets caught off guard. Nice work right there by Big Goss. Quickly drops him, and GXY trying to escape. Nice work right there by Naoya with the P90 close range, and P90 and SKS combo. Yo Noobs has been sent back to the lobby, not the finish that they wanted, to say the least. Crimson is also back to the lobby, and the players are just going at it right now. Nice work right there by the Paradox Sports team, sending the Crimson back to the lobby. For the X is also in a battle right now, just going at it with their snipers. Walker trying to escape right now with his teammates. 6 eliminations to their names though, and Gold is just going at it, trying to help out his teammates, man. It's on. Fast X gets a revive on their teammates 60 seconds before the Arsenal gets unlocked. That means a lot of resources are going to be injected into this matchup in the next 60 seconds. You know how it is, man. KOCC finally deciding to push aggressively from the looks of things, and they are going in. They are going after it, and they grab the elimination. Nice work right there from Wenox. Grabs this double kill of the day. What a play right there. Double kill of the match, if I stand corrected. 10 squads left, 39 players left, almost 4 minutes into the game. What a show these players are putting up for us tonight. What a game from everybody. What a game. And from the looks of things, bro, Solar Flare is definitely going to be joining in right now, and Solar Flare might be looking to battle it against 2 different sports teams. It's going to be Costa Nostra and the KOCC sports team versus SLF. SLF are in fact coming in with the entire squad, so Solar Flare needs to play this really, really smartly. Zaza trying to flank. He's definitely going to be making enemy contact soon enough, so it's going to be a matter of who has the best flanker between the KOCC sports team and the Solar Flare sports team. Dexter immediately runs at sight of the enemy, goes in with the Nitro Boost. Junior joins in with their Lamborghini, just convoying through the map right now. Interesting look, definitely. The boat maker is just absolutely eating up the HP of those players from the Solo Flare esports team. 9 squads left in the so far. The Vasta Mundos, the Vasta Mundos, the Crimson Myth, and the Noobs esports team have all been sent back to the lobby. So that's definitely not the ending they wanted. Well, at least they can go and sleep and just prepare for the next day. But there's no next day for Noobs. So today is Noobs' last chance. So hopefully they have just done enough to keep them in. If not, it's gonna be the end of the road for them. We see V-ENT esports team finally looking to make their move. Yo, they do currently have 4 eliminations, but we have a big battle right here between the V-ENT esports team and the Paradox esports team. These two teams have been going at it since low-key competing against each other since the beginning of today on today's leaderboard. But on the overall leaderboard, Paradox is doing far better and V-ENT is not doing so well, but they are ranked top 4. They get a squad wipe on Paradox. Them JOGOU coming in though. I think V-ENT esports is in big trouble right now. They need to escape. Abib gets drops and it's not looking good right now for the V-ENT esports team. What a play from the JOGOU esports team, randomly coming in with their monster trucks in order to just, third party that battle and take all the spoils. From the looks of this, the KOCC boys are not going to wait around to find out. They'll be using their vehicles to quickly run away for their life. And from the looks of things, that's going to be the approach that they're going to be taking. Winax is in big trouble though. V-ENT Virus is on him. V-ENT Virus might be looking to eliminate him. Goes in with his mini Uzi, tries to get an elimination on him. V-ENT Virus needs to be really careful. It's one of the last remaining hopes for his team, but never mind, he will be getting dropped and eliminated. So Prim is the last man alive right there for the V-ENT esports team player, and then JOGOU just having at it in this matchup now with 9 eliminations to their name. And what a play right there. What a play right there from them. And the JOGOU esports team, Solar Flare esports team, having the time of their life as they engage players from the KOCC. KOCC players are just using that, McLaren skin to just cruise all through the map. What a play though from V-ENT too. V-ENT staying alive with 7 eliminations. They are down to their last man. I did not see Paradox esports team getting eliminated this early on, considering the fact that they are currently at the top of the general table. That's really, really impressive, man. They've been at the top of that table since yesterday, and they have plans of keeping that up. And their FFWS in big trouble right now. Berserk Generation trying to go out there. Marcien and his teammate just going at it right now. Marcien Nezib goes in, M590 at hand, M79 at hand for everybody. Goes in. One launcher might just do it. One launcher might be enough to finish the job. Slade gets dropped. What a play right now from the Berserk Generation player. Crack going in with a double sniper to get drop on JSN from Fazo Esports. Fazo Esports player JSN will be looking to escape and run away. He might be having some third party coming in. Cosa Nostra, whatever you want to call them, they will be coming in now. Music Generation player Marcien jumping into the and miss, gets a drop, gets dropped by JXZY. What a play right there from him. Going gets dropped to, needs to get a revive on him. Marcien in big trouble. He has been dropped. Maestro will get a revive on his teammate that got dropped. Marcien will not be getting revived anytime soon from looks of things, and his teammate might just be better off looking to get a revive on him. Cracks trying to help him out any way he can with the M249 from the gun is currently upgraded to the level 2, so he does have much more damage and ammo on the weapon. Anjo and his teammate and JOGOU just trying to battle right now against the players from the Solar Flare esports team. Tech gets dropped in the process, and that's going to be an extra elimination point from the JOGOU esports team. And ladies and gentlemen, the Mozambique esports team are currently having a team in the final map of the day. What a play right there from them. V-ENT esports team will be getting a revive on their player, and Abib will be getting revived. Abib, we know him to either play Russia or sniper for his team, so it's definitely interesting to see how it's going to impact his team's revival this time around. And Force esports they are doing quite well in this particular match, but overall they are doing quite poorly, bro. I cannot lie to them. And the reason why I'm saying they are doing quite well right now, Seth, is because they are still alive. That means when you're alive, you always have hope. But then with the amount of players left in this is not a lot of points for them to even try to grab. That's even if they try to kill everybody. So to be honest, things are not looking good for them, man. Might as well just be dead, if you know what I'm talking about. Almost 9 minutes into the game, the 7 squads, 11, 22 players left. Cosa Nostra will be looking to rotate through the map now through the usage of a jeep, and Jago might be forced to attack the Force esports. So that's gonna be really interesting. We're getting closer to the final save zone for sure. So yeah, that's definitely very, very interesting to see it cracked from from Berserk Generation might be looking to just get a revive on his teammate and sacrifice himself. Nazif might be advised to just make his way into the safe zone. Forces Sport Team versus JOGOU happening right now. M124 has been dropped right now. Flacy and his teammate needs to help out. B2K on this side. And what's gonna happen right now? Bruto comes in, gets a drop, doesn't get a drop, and it is on Flacy twisting Anthony with his shotgun. Gets a shot, gets dropped though. B2K is also down. Forces Sport Team are currently being bullied right now by the JOGOU Sport Team. Flux trying to come in from behind with his M590, gets dropped immediately by Walcott. Andrew has been dropped though, but doesn't matter. And that's gonna be the end of the road right there for the Force Esports team. The Force Esports team's force was just not enough, ladies and gentlemen. Their force was just not brutal enough to, get the best of the JOGOU Esports team. Kudos to the JOGOU's esports team, man. Finishing off very, very strongly. It shows discipline. It shows consistency. It shows a team that is once again disciplined, man. And what a play from them. Kudos to them, the players and their captain, for just playing absolutely professionally tonight, man. Hope to see them in the final for sure, man. They would definitely be a team to watch play at the finals for sure. They would definitely bring in a lot of energy and action into that final. As we can see already, they have 16 eliminations to their names. That's crazy. That's more than everybody in the lobby has combined. So yeah, that's really, really impressive to even see, man. Hopefully they can keep it up right now. Hopefully they can. V-ENT Sports Team players will be looking to rotate right now, and JOGOU's players so are also in the safe zone. But V-ENT Sports Team are now back with their entire squad. Ladies and gentlemen, we love to see squads with their entire players. So yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good to see for them. That's good for them. That might impact their ability to walk away with a booyah this time around in the final map. Hopefully things work out for them. Hopefully things work out for everybody, man. Not to be biased or anything. KOCC in a very interesting position. I hope for their own sake that they have a launch pad that they can use to get out of here, man. If not, they're gonna be stuck here for a long time. Because as we can see, there's no escape routes. Maybe they have a launch pad, maybe they don't. Be finding out. JOGOU player seems to have eyes on them. Guys, what is this ground that these players are standing on right now, man? This is no regular lobby, as you can see. Look at the places that these guys are fighting, man. And it's really crazy to witness, man. This is what you get when you're watching the best of the best, for sure. And it is on. Damages are being thrown. Elo pistols and snipers are being used right now. 6 squads left. Almost 12 minutes into the game. 24 players are live right now. Sulafle Sports Team looking to rotate safely, but it is not advisable for them to rotate through open space. If they do that, they will definitely be caught, and that is not going to be very, very good for them at all. MacTech trying to run. He might get dropped. He might get dropped. Doesn't get dropped. Makes it into the container safely. V-ENT Sports Team also receiving shots right now from the JOGOU Esports Team. JOGOU Esports Team are just on fire and fighting everybody right now. Hopefully they don't run out of resources anytime soon. This is what I always say about resources. You need them in top tier fights like this. You need them, bro. Because if you don't have enough glue, how are you going to, withstand the fight long enough to just get elimination on those players? It's really, really important you get those loot. Supreme going in with the M249, just trying to destroy his opponents. Them JOGOU now regretting their decision. No, they get dropped. Prolex is down. Bruto is down. One player left for the JOGOU Esports Team. It doesn't look good at all. I said this thing. I said the move they made was a very interesting one, but it might be a regrettable one. KOCC2 will definitely be forced to come down for that place very, very soon. They will soon go down there. Just watch, ladies and gentlemen. Watch. Ferozan and his teammate MacTech trying to rotate. Now, all they have to worry about is just Walcott catching them off guard. I don't think Walcott's going to be too much trouble for them unless Walcott plays like the major fragger that we know him to be. KOCC players currently chilling. Costa Nostra players still coming in to join into the fun. Maestro, Sleazy, and his team are all together in their building. Everybody's just waiting for an opportunity to come outside right now. The save zone is definitely shrinking right now. JOGOU is still the top of the kill elimination leaderboard, but I don't think they're gonna be alive much longer to retain that title. Solo Flare receiving shots from left, right, center. They're currently using all of their meds. Goes in with the Healy UAV. Ragnar gets dropped. What a play right now from KOCC boys. KOCC boys are aggressive. Vets gets an elimination on Cracked. What a play right there from them. Bam. Berserk Generation are in big trouble right now. Go needs to be really careful. Costa Nostra esports team needs to be really careful right now. KOCC esports team players are now being forced to jump down by the safe zone. This is the part where they regret their decision, unless they are able to play very professionally. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Watch an entire squad get wiped out. What is going on right now? Costa Nostra boys are finally coming down, and the players from the KOCC are also looking to jump down. Immediately they come down, they are receiving. Dexter gets dropped. Who's gonna come next? Big Boss tries to jump. I think it's gonna get dropped too. Junior gets dropped too. What a move play from that esports team, bro. What was KOCC esports team thinking? What were they thinking, ladies and gentlemen? Did they think this is some Nollywood movie? Immediately they jumped out, they immediately got dropped. What a play from Costa Nostra. Absolutely sending KOCC esports team players back to the lobby. It's going to be a battle right now between the Costa Nostra esports team and the Solar Flare esports team. We're looking to third party to this battle too. Goes in with the grenade. Tech and Feroz and Ragnar are the only 3 players left for the Solar Flare. Immediately placing walls to, prevent and obstruct grenades. Feroz gets dropped. Tech gets dropped. Not looking good right now for Solar Flare. Ragnar gets eliminated. Costa Nostra in the top 3. V-ENT, Generation, and Costa Nostra, top 3 teams. V-ENT now standing with double G celebration. They have 10 eliminations to their names now. Habib Supreme currently in his team with 4 eliminations to his name. Nice work right there from him, being their main fragger. Gonna be getting a battle right now between the Genesis esports team and the Costa Nostra from looks of team. Marcien looking to go in with the M5 M79. It does backfire though, as he self-harms himself. Marcien gets dropped. Not the best look right now for the best generation. Esports team players need to keep everybody alive if they want to stand the best chance of eliminating Vest at the end of the day. Best generation losing players right now. Marcien is down. Charles is down. And they are down with 2. They are left with 2 players right now. Still the top 3s. Costa Nostra are avoiding the loss of their players as best as they can. Supreme going in with the narrow. Habib goes in with the Tech, and that's enough. So drop a player. Habib gets dropped, needs to get revived quickly. Costa Nostra are attacking too. Berserk Generation are not out yet. They still do have 1 player left who might be trouble. But V-ENT lose a player now. V-ENT now see the last 2 players. Costa Nostra are playing aggressively now, going in with their throwables. And Jaxi going in right there with the F590. Gets a drop on 1, gets a drop on 2. Sends everybody back to the lobby and bring it in, guys. They say. What a play right there from the Costa Nostra player. JXZY being the MVP with over 5 eliminations to his name. What a player. What a drip too that he's putting on. And what a show that Costa Nostra players just put up for us right now. You are welcome to the FFWS Africa, where you witness the best of the blessed all the way from various African countries. Just contest and show us what they are made of. And what a show they gave us tonight. Absolutely beautiful gameplay right there from the Costa Nostra esports team, finally grabbing a booyah to their name too. They've been really trying since yesterday to grab some booyahs to their name, but it just wasn't happening for them. But luckily for them, not even luckily because they worked for it, finally for them it happened, and they were able to just grab a booyah at the end of the day, man. Absolutely beautiful gameplay from them. JOGOU esports team and KOC esports team players were made to regret their choice of going higher ground. But yeah, you guys will be witnessing something great very soon. I believe you guys will be witnessing the highlights from the match we just witnessed, and you should be getting it right about now. I'm back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from our break just now. What a play from those players. What a play from Cosa Nostra. Well, deserved booyah from the Cosa Nostra player. Absolutely beautiful stuff from them. So the Flay Sporting players just lost, to that zone. But speaking of safe zone, let's go to the KOCC and the, them JOGOU players, bro. They definitely got bullied. They were trying to use the height advantage to their advantage. What they were doing was they were going uphill, up infrastructures on top of different buildings with